Hello, hockey fans. My name is Carter. I am back once again to do a watch along for the Oilers and Kings game. If you can't tell by my getup, I am going to be cheering for the Oilers. But don't worry, if you're a Kings fan, I'm going to try and remain as unbiased as possible here. Yeah, and you know what? If you're not a Kings fan or an Oilers fan, you're still welcome. You know what? This is a great community. The comments are always going. Hey, Sean, good to see you. How's it going? This is always tons of fun. I did game one. I guess that would have been last Monday. Yeah, about a week ago now. And I haven't done one since, but I'm excited to get back into it. So yeah, it's going to be tons and tons of fun. Right now, I just have the Leafs and Lightning game on because I want to see how that one ends. I guess maybe I should toss the other one on in the corner. But it should end kind of around the same time that this one starts here. So yeah, just as I'm doing that, I want to pull up a few comments here. Jacob got first comment earlier today. It looks like he was on 115 already. We got Go THPN from the Basketball Podcast Network. Thank you guys very much. And Sean saying Edmonton for the win. Yeah, I really hope so. Absolutely. Average Man, what's up? Hey, how's it going? Good to see you again. Yeah, sorry, I'm just trying to pull up the game here. This one should do it. And last I saw, just before it went to break, Leafs and Lightning were 4-3 with just a few minutes left. 4-3 for the Lightning as well. So got Springfield. Hey, Carter, been listening to the podcast for a couple months now. Just wanted to say hi. Thanks for dropping in. Yeah. Hi, hello to you as well, and thank you for listening to the podcast. Yeah, I guess I should say that as well. I host on the Hockey Podcast Network, the Anaheim Ducks podcast. I like to joke that it's the best Anaheim Ducks podcast on the Hockey Podcast Network, but it's actually just the only one. But I mean, I think we do a pretty good job. We're going into our 4th season of it here. You can follow that at Quack Report Pod. The show is The Quack Report. If you want to search that up on your favorite podcasting platform, we're everywhere. So yeah, Quack Report Pod on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, where we stream our episodes, as well as Twitch. We stream our episodes on there as well. Where am I in the comments here? Sean, didn't expect the Leafs to gain the lead. Yeah, and they've held the lead too. So that's crazy. Average Man, devastated because of Sunday. Yeah, that was a horrible showing for our boys in orange there. But I mean, hopefully we can bounce back. I have full faith in this team that we can bounce back. Like ever since Woodcroft took over, like we've always been good at that. So, hey, Beer Sports, how's it going? Cool knife. Thank you very much. Yeah, someone asked about that one in the corner there last time. It's from Mont Saint Michel in France when I went. That was 10 years ago now. So, but I don't know. It looks cool. I've never used it, and hopefully I never have to. But yeah, it just makes for a good background piece. So thank you. Yeah, 2 minutes left to go in this Leafs Lightning game. 4-3 for the Leafs, but Tampa Bay outshooting them 32-25. Yeah, Oilers game hasn't started yet. They're just doing the pregame stuff there. They are just bringing up Derek Ryan on the stream that I got here. So good to see that he's back in. I thought we really missed him on Sunday, going back to what Average Man was saying there. Yeah, I think he's a huge depth piece for us. So it said he was going to play with Fogle and Cassian. So that's a good 4th line. I think that's what the 4th line was for Edmonton first few nights, like games 1, 2, and 3. So and I thought it was decent. So in terms of the Kings, I guess I can give a little bit on their end. Arvidsson's still out. Doughty obviously out. And then Sean Walker. I don't know if that's new or not. I honestly haven't really noticed. But yeah, Kopitar, I follow Kempe. That line's still together. The very scary Grundstrom, Deneau, and Moore line. I think Grundstrom was in for Athanasiou on that second line, if I remember correctly. And yeah, or maybe they just switched them. I don't know. But at the thing I'll pull up for the broadcast here has Athanasiou on the 4th line now. So I don't know if that's new for the Kings either. I was recording the Quack Report on Sunday evening as well. So I didn't really watch the game. I had it on off to the side. But so yeah, I don't really remember what the lineups were. And honestly, I kind of tuned out for the 3rd period, which I got to watch most of because it was all over the place. Average Man saying Oilers have to win. Absolutely. This is, I mean, if you're on both sides, this is a must-win game, I think, for both the Oilers and the Kings. This, like, yeah, like going down 3-2, like you're on the brink of elimination then, right? Like in what is essentially now a 3-game series, it's you just got to win 2. So you win tonight and you're halfway there, right? So that's, but yes, I agree. The Oilers need this win. Absolutely. Let's see what's going on in the Tampa Bay game. 30 seconds left. Tampa Bay with the empty net, trying to tie it up here as well. And they're calling icing on that. Wow. That's surprising. So not looking too good there. Oilers game is at commercial break. So yeah, I can keep on the Bolts and Leafs game for a little bit here. Just while they're setting up for the face-off on the other end of the ice, if you haven't really had time to follow the games today, I'll give you a quick update. Carolina over Boston. What was the final? 5-1 was the final in that one. So Carolina now leads 3-2 in the series. And about halfway through the first period, Blues are leading the Wild 1-0, but Wild on a power play. So looking to tie it up there. 20 seconds, Point, Stamkos, Cirelli, Kucherov, and Hedman on the ice for the Lightning. I expect Vasilevsky to head to the bench now. Oh, man, he came back to block that empty net shot by someone on the Leafs, but not looking good. Yeah, that'll do it. So Toronto up now 3-2. Win that one at home. So, yeah, going back to Tampa Bay, they have an opportunity to beat out the Lightning in Game 6. Wow, 4-3 final in that one now. While we're waiting for this Oilers game to start, Oilers and Kings, I should say, I'll read out Sean's question here. What is your favorite reverse retro jersey? Mine is New Jersey. Yeah, that's a decent one. I honestly really like the... I try not to be biased here because I just said I covered the Anaheim Ducks. I do really like the Ducks one. I thought it was a bold choice to go back to one of the most hated jerseys ever. What's the team? Minnesota. I don't know why I was blanking. The Minnesota going back to the North Stars colors was classic, even though it looks like a Subway jersey. But yeah, and then Washington is a really nice one as well. I thought I really enjoyed that. I remember when it came out, me and my co-host Nate did a tier list on our podcast of the reverse retro jerseys, and I remember putting the Washington one really high. So yeah, if I just off the top of my head, those are three that I would name there. So yeah, let me know your score predictions over in the chat here. Would love to see who you guys think is going to take this one and what you think a final score might look like, because we've seen everything in this one. We've seen a close 4-3 game in Game 1. We've seen 6-0 Edmonton, 8-2 Edmonton, and then we've seen 4-0 LA. So we've seen blowouts on both sides, and we've seen close games already. So yeah, I honestly don't even know. It could go anyway. It could be blowout Edmonton, blowout LA, a close game, and we're sitting here till 2-3 in the morning, going to double, triple overtime. Average Man saying Minnesota Subways, and also saying Draisaitl's going to take the first goal. I hope so. I've got wrong side. I got my Draisaitl jersey on for tonight. I had this one on for Game 3, and I don't know, it seemed to do all right. 8-2 final there. So in Game 1, I wore my Nuge jersey. That didn't seem to spark anything, but so I shook it up with the Draisaitl one, and it was good. So I didn't wear a jersey for Game 2 or 4, but that's why I'm back to this one. James Sorensen here saying 5-2 Oilers. Welcome back, James. Jacob saying Kings win 5-zip. Ooh, we got a shutout prediction here for good old Jonathan Quick. And we've got James saying 3-2 Oilers. And Springfield saying 4-1 Oilers. Okay, so we've got mostly Oilers here. Well, 2-1, I guess, for Oilers, because we got Jacob with his 5-zip there. Yeah, and also, I mean, off Game 1, I said, let us know what you think the series is going to end up. I don't really remember what anyone said, honestly, but I guess we could still do what you think the series is going to be, who you think is going to take it, and whether it's going to be 6 or 7 games, because those are really the only options right now. So score predictions and who you think is going to take the series. We can blow the chat up with that. On the last episode, the chat got blew up with chants of go Kings and go Oilers and a little bit of wars between a couple of Ethans there. So I wonder if we'll see that again. We got JP Sam chiming in. Go Kings, go. Let's go. You got a score prediction, JP? Love to hear what your thoughts are. I'm assuming you would say that the Kings would take this one, but I want to know your thoughts on the score. Average Man saying Oilers in 6 as well. I think so. I think that's what I had for my my NHL playoff bracket. I think I had Oilers in 6 on this one, but I honestly didn't think it was going to be 2-2 at any point. I thought it was going to maybe be 3-1, Kings get one, and then and then Oilers do. So yeah, it's pretty crazy. Actually, lots of series tied at 2-2. I mean, not so much anymore, but Wild and Blues 2-2, Oilers Kings 2-2, Flames and Stars were 2-2. Before the game today, Hurricanes and Bruins 2-2. If you're just chiming in, it is 3-2. Carolina now leads that series after a 5-1 win. Leafs and Lightning were 2-2, but Leafs took that one 4-3. And Panthers and Capitals are 2-2 as well. The only ones not are the Rangers, which is 3-1, and then Nashville getting swept by the Avalanche there. Let's see. Average man saying 5-2 prediction. I'm assuming you're saying Oilers because I know you're an Oilers guy. Hello, Kraken 6962. JP says Kings 3-2 today. I believe both are going to be strong. Yeah, Kings know how they need to play to win. They figured that out in Game 4, and the Oilers are not going to play the way they did in Game 4 as well. They're going to kind of come out like the Kings, I think, come out really strong in the first and really push for it. So it's going to be a hell of a battle. I think this is going to be very similar in play to Game 1. So I think a close one is very likely. But, you know, that can change based off of how the first, I'd say 10 minutes of this game go. If Edmonton goes up 3-0, it's going to look like Game 2 and 3. If LA goes up, 1-2-0 in the first 10 minutes of the game, I think it's going to look more like Game 4, where they just play solid shutdown defense. So, but as of right now, I'm predicting a close one. We got another score prediction from the Kraken, thinking 4-2 Oilers tonight. So we've got four predictions for the Oilers, 2 in favor of the Kings. I know last stream I did, it was pretty 50-50 between Kings fans and Oilers fans, but Oilers slightly outweighing them today. So, oh dear, average man. Hit knee on door frame. Help. That's the worst. It's either that or the pinky toe. I always seem to hit my pinky toe on the coffee table. So, is this what's his name? The country singer that did the anthem in 2017. Brett Kissel. Yeah. For the Oilers. Yeah, that was the 2017 run, I believe. He did the anthems every night. Oh no, it wasn't. What series was it? Because the 2017 run was, I forget his name, but he did it from the stands and then, cut out in one of the verses. But I know Brett Kissel was the playoff guy at some point over the last few years for the Oilers. So, yeah, if we got any more score predictions, feel free to drop those in the chat for those just joining. I see the viewer numbers are going up now. I'm assuming the Bolts and Leafs broadcast just ended, so we're getting that crowd now. Hey, Andrew, good to see you. I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing? I'm excited for this game and hope the Oilers have a good bounce back here. I'm assuming you just came over from the Bolts and Lightning broadcast there, Andrew. I don't even remember who was doing that. I didn't have a chance to hop on earlier today and say hi to whoever was doing the watch along with the Leafs and Bolts. But JP says, this series is going to 7. Yeah, I hope not, but I wouldn't be surprised just with how close the season series has been and how back and forth it's been for the first 4 games. So Andrew says, Leafs, baby, we got it done. Yeah, going up 3-2. So, but still can't count the Lightning out. I still think that one's going to 7. So back in Toronto for Game 7. Neil was doing the watch along. Of course, if I was going to guess somebody, I would say it was probably Neil. Hey, Ali, good to see you. We got the Kraken 6962 saying, who do you think would win the Panthers and Capitals series? I have the Panthers. I chose them in my bracket for the bracket challenge with the NHL. So, I think I got to stick with the Panthers. I didn't see it, being 2-2 at any point, but I think the Panthers have really found their game. To be fair, I haven't watched the series a whole ton. I've just kind of seen the highlights every night, but I think the Panthers are going to end up taking that one. Maybe in 6, potentially 7, but I'll say 6 for now. Andrew, I didn't go on to him tonight. You didn't go check out Neil's stream. That's all good. I know we're pretty busy over here at the Hockey Podcast Network, so we got lots going on. It would be insane to expect people to be on all of them. But I appreciate you tuning into my stream here, Andrew. That's awesome. I enjoy having you in the chat. You're a good time. Yeah. Oh, this is the guy that did it for the run in 2017 with the Orange Crush. So we're kind of getting both of them, Brett Kissel and I can't remember this guy's name. I should have paid more attention to the screen, but I'm pretty sure that's the same guy that did it last time. So way back when, like 5 years ago. Well, with the anthems done now, looks like we are probably going to be just moments away from puck drop here. So I'll toss up the stats here. Well, it's the lineups, but this looks like it's going to be the starting lineup. McDavid versus the Kopitar lines. Smith versus Quick and Net. Nurse and Cece on the back end of the McDavid line, and Anderson and Roy. I can never remember if it's Roy or Wah. I'll say Roy, but someone correct me if I'm wrong. In the back end for the Kings to start. Kempe and Iafallo are wingers for Kopitar, and Yamamoto actually up on the line with Kane and McDavid there instead of Puljujarvi. So I feel like I did that wrong. I was all over the place, but hopefully you guys followed that. You can see the stats. So Andrew saying Edmonton will win by a score of 5-4. I really hope so. But yeah, another close game prediction there. Home ice advantage. This has to be a win. Oilers have been stellar on home ice, so I fully expect it to be, with the exception of game one. But even then, that was a close game. So we're underway here. Puck has dropped just a few moments ago. Actually, Draisaitl line was the one to start with Keith and Bouchard on the back end, Hyman, and I'm assuming Puljujarvi? Oh, no, McLeod up there. Interesting. And then the Moore, Grundstrom, Deneau line to start for the Kings. So starting the second lines, I guess. So these ones, but the first defensive pairings. So interesting. Let's get the stats going up here for now, and then we can always switch back and forth here. We got more people chiming in. We've got call me Chun Lee. Welcome. Good to see you. I don't think I've had you on a stream before, but I see you're a member of the Hockey Podcast Network. So welcome. We've got a 6-3 Oilers score prediction. Awesome. Let's catch up on some other ones here. And you're saying Boston list tonight with Canes win. Or lost tonight with Canes win, sorry. Yeah. Down by 2 games in that series. That one, I thought it was going to be a lot more of a pressure by the Canes, but looks like that could, well, it's definitely going to 6 games, but potentially 7, with home ice advantage kind of being the thing in that series. Edmonton gets the first hit, looking good. Yeah, absolutely. You know that Edmonton's going to play this physical, but so are the Kings. Allie asking, did I watch the draft lottery? No, I actually totally forgot that it was today until I got the notification right at the end that Montreal won the first overall pick. So I know I'm a terrible Ducks podcast host that I didn't watch the draft lottery, but you can be sure that we'll talk about that on tomorrow's live stream at Quack Report Pod. But yeah, Ducks getting 10th overall there, and the Habs getting their first overall pick, likely going to take Shane Wright, and then New Jersey gets the second pick. They moved up. I think they had the 5th best odds there. Like they were sitting kind of 5th last. So interesting. Johnny Blaze 62. Toronto gets Tampa on the ropes. Yeah. I still don't count Tampa out. As I said earlier in the stream, that one's going to 7. I think Tampa Bay will take theirs at home, and then anything can happen. Average Man saying Edmonton is really aggressive tonight. Yeah, love to see it so far. Oh, that was a close chance. I don't know who the Kings defenseman was, but took away an opportunity there from Kulak. Andrew, I'm heading out. Sorry, Carter. Next time I'll be here. No worries, dude. I appreciate you dropping in and saying hi. Always good to chat with you and see your name pop up there. So take care. And hopefully the Oilers carry on so I can do more Oilers live streams. If not, I might do some other ones as well. So yeah, we're 3 minutes into the game. 1 shot for LA. Hits are, where are they here? They're 3-1 in favor of Edmonton. So both teams getting into it in a little bit of a different way here. I can scroll down a little bit there. Now you guys can see the hits just at the very bottom there. So yeah, it's we kind of got that feeling out process going a little bit. So I think things will open up here in the next 5 minutes. Johnny saying, like Toronto got Tampa on the ropes for some pounding. Tampa too slow. I didn't watch the game tonight, but interesting that they're too slow. Toronto's a fast team, so they kind of make any team look slow. But that's kind of been a weird series, like there's been so much back and forth. Like I don't think there's been many times where both teams are kind of firing on all cylinders. It seems to be one or the other. So yeah, very interesting. Yeah, the matchup game really going strong. That Draisaitl line is back out against the Danault line, and that's been the matchup all series long. Ooh, Kings with a good chance there. I think it was Bouchard that cleared it away. Oh, but they don't get it out, and somebody on the Kings got that through some traffic. I don't know if that was tipped, but shot from the point. Was that Anderson? No, Stetcher again. Man, that's his second goal in as many games. We got Bryce saying, I'm new, but hi. Hey, Bryce, how's it going? Average Man saying, oh, God, not good. No, absolutely not. Don't want to be going down against the Kings. Oh, no, that was McLeod that cleared that away. Nice. But Stetcher, just a blast. Was that tipped by Grundstrom? I really don't know. I need to see a better angle on that there. No, I think that was just a blast of a shot by Stetcher. Yeah, just a high rise. I don't know if Smith was screened by Keith there. It looked like he was kind of in the eyes, but yeah, crazy. If you're just joining us here, Kings up 1-0, shots 4-0 for LA. Edmonton getting on the board with some hits. Currently 5-1. Bryce saying, I'm new, but so far love it. 4-2 Oilers. Nice. They got their work cut out for him now to make that happen there. Springfield with an not good. Yeah, really not a good start, but I mean, that's how the Kings played last game. They came out very strong. Average Man asking, what website is this? I'm assuming you mean for the stats. It's flashscore.com. It's a good one. They got lots of different things. Lots of different sports and lots of different tabs to give you up-to-date info for not showing the game here. But Johnny, be loving on Toronto speed by Tampa. Yeah. Not saying I'm a Toronto fan. I want Tampa Bay to win that series because I love the memes of Toronto just not being able to make it past the first round. We got who's out now? The Derek Ryan line against Lizotte. That would be fourth lines, I believe. Let's take a look here. No, Oilers fourth line, Ryan, Cassian, Fogle against what they have as the third line on here, Brown, Lizotte, and Lemieux for the Kings. But let's see how it goes. Oilers looking to get a little more physical. So, I mean, this is a very physical fourth line, I would say. But I haven't seen McDavid out yet. And obviously he would have gotten a shift with it being 5 minutes into the game, but just wasn't noticeable on that. Is Puljujarvi out? Did I miss something? What happened to Puljujarvi? Because I didn't actually see him on the lineups. Oh no, he's just down with Nugent Hopkins and Archibald. I like that. That gives a little bit more of a scoring touch to that line, just to switch Puljujarvi and Archibald. And yeah, I think Yamamoto and Puljujarvi. I think that's a good switch. Call me Chun Li says, I have Tampa in 7. Yeah, that's I think that's what I have as well. I'd have to go back and double check if I had it in 6 or 7 games. But yeah, I'd be very surprised if that series didn't go to 7. Yeah, what is it? So going back to this, Vasilevsky is like perfect in elimination games over the last 5 years or something like that. So would not be surprised. Bring on whoever Toronto got, yeah. Says Johnny. Spencer saying the Leafs and Lightning game was good, but the Leafs didn't deserve to win. Let's go Lightning. Fuck the Leafs. Just over 5 minutes gone in the first period here. Kings up 1-0, out shooting the Oilers 6-1. Bring the stats back up here. What are the hits? 6-1 Oilers. So yeah, 2 very different approaches to this game so far. See Archibald on the ice, so that would be the Oilers' third line against the Kings' fourth, I would assume. Yeah, Athanasiou, I see him out there, and Kaliev. So yeah, that's the fourth line there. But yeah, lots of weight being thrown around now. So yeah, hopefully, what line do we got now? The Draisaitl line. Yeah, I still haven't seen McDavid. I know he's played, but we got the Beer Sports saying hi, sub. Welcome back. Yeah, you joined a couple Duck streams, I think, that I did earlier on in the season. So I don't remember if you were on the Oilers stream I did last week, but if not, good to see you again anyways. RJ saying 5-1 final for the Hurricanes over the Bruins. Yeah, so Carolina up 3-2 now. Spencer saying, go Oilers. Absolutely. And yeah, 4-3 Leafs over the Bolts from RJ as well. I hope you can keep us updated on the Blues and Wild game as well, since I can't really follow that, but I want to know what's going on there. Last I saw it was 1-0 Blues, so wonder if that's still the case. Johnny saying Boston is toast. Yeah, I think with Ranta coming back, Carolina is really looking like the team that they were for the first couple games. I think if Ranta doesn't go down, that's a 4 or 5 game series for Carolina. Not to take anything away from the rookie goaltender that Carolina had. I don't know how to say his name, but yeah, I just think that the team is just more comfortable and plays a little bit better in front of Ranta. So yeah, I think I think they're pretty much done. But I don't know. Boston could win at home. That's a crazy barn to play in, but I think still, I think the Canes would take that in 7 regardless. Johnny saying Dallas is toast. Yeah, Calgary looked like they found their game last night, which was scary. As an Oilers fan, I was hoping for a Calgary loss, but I don't know. Maybe I can just hope for a Battle of Alberta now. LA is toast. God, I hope so. But we'll see, because this is still a close series. Spencer saying 2-1 Wild. Wow. So Wild got back into it. Maybe I'll take a look at who the goal scorers were there. I want to know if my boy Kaprizov got anything. Riley was the first one. Kaprizov on the power play to tie it, and then Kaprizov on the power play again to make it 2-1. Awesome. I had him in a fantasy league this year, so I have a little bit of a soft spot for him. I ended up trading him at the deadline because I was down and out of the playoffs, but hopefully I can try and get him back next year. RJ, yeah, 2-1. Oh, end of the first period as well. Yeah, I didn't even look at that. Average, yeah, Nashville got swept. I'm not surprised. Kraken saying 2-1 Wild right now. Ali, did you make any bets on this game? No, I did not. But if you want to make some, in-game bets, promo code THPN with DraftKings is a good opportunity to do that. But no, I personally didn't put any money down on this game. I'm still living the poor student life, so I got to wait for some summer paychecks to roll in before I can bet on some games. And also, I just don't know how this one's going to go. We got Slinksy. Hey, welcome. I remember seeing you for the last live stream, that Leafs Tampa game, best of the playoffs so far. Damn, I'm upset that I missed it then, if it was that good. Juju, Nashville got wiped like a windshield. Absolutely. Average. In my NHL 22 team, managed to get Nurse Kane, leads points with 12, 11 goals, and 1 assist. Yeah, sounds about right. That's what we got him for. Yeah, Todd McClellan really matching up the Danault line against Draisaitl, which sucks because I love seeing playoff Draisaitl, but Danault's just such a good shutdown forward. Ali saying, you're not a student anymore. Yeah, I'm not. Congrats on graduating. Thank you. Yeah, it feels real good. Christina, who do you think will win the series? I'm hoping Oilers. And I really believe that this team has learned what it takes to win in the playoffs over some tough losses the last couple of years. So I think Oilers, hopefully in 6. Kraken in NHL 22. I just got a 95 overall card because of the Avs win yesterday. Nice. Shots 7-1. So Oilers still haven't got a ton of opportunities. I see McDavid out now with Yamamoto and Kane. That's just the first time I've noticed him all game, but throwing a hit there with Bouchard and Keith on the back end. Hopefully we can get some offensive zone pressure here for the Oilers. Luke saying, go Kings, go. Oh, here we go. Kane and Yamamoto back to Daddy. Oh, Bouchard almost had a open net there, but Call Me Chun says at Christina, Oilers in 6. They will win the next 2. I hope so. I follow line up against the McDavid line. That's up and out of play now. Well, we got a break here. RJ saying tomorrow's Game 5 playoff games. Pittsburgh and New York, 7 p.m. Washington, Florida, 7:30. And Dallas, Calgary is at 9:30. The nightcap there. Bradley saying, McDavid magic, don't blink. Yeah, let's manifest some of that. That seemed to work last week. Christina says, Chun-Li, hopefully. Richard Farley, hey, welcome. Looks like Kane found redemption in Edmonton. Hope he gets his life in order. Good luck, Oilers. Yeah, been a hell of a hockey player for us so far. I also hope that he can figure things out, keep his head down, and just get on the straight and narrow path in life, whether he stays in Edmonton or not. Because, just wish the best for that guy. Spencer saying, I like McDavid and Kane and Bouchard. Yeah, dude, that's such a good pairing. That just the offensive talent there is insane. Mexican Giant saying, go Kings. Carla saying, hey, welcome, Carla. Allie, come on, McMagic, want to see it. Yeah, let's manifest that. Who we got out now? Oilers fourth line. Battle of the fourth lines. Athanasiou out against the Derek Ryan line. Oilers got Nuge out now, though. McMagic. This has been a pretty clean game so far. With the way that game 4 ended, I expected a lot more chippiness, but, everyone's just kind of keeping their head down. Oh, God. Oh, how did that stay out? What a pass from Archie. But the Kings got in the way of that. Oh, man. That's insane. That won't even count for a shot on goal, I don't think. Yeah, more physicality. What are the hits? 10-3 Oilers. So that'll wear down over the course of the game here. Oh, man, how did Bouchard keep that in? Love to see it. Ryan McLeod with a good shot from the slot there. Testing Jonathan Quick for the second shot of the game, about halfway in. Got Carlos saying, go Oilers. Absolutely. Let's go. Good save by Smith. Point blank on, who was that for the Kings? That wasn't Stetcher again, was it? Hope not. He scares me. Yeah, I missed who that was, but love to see it, that Smith is still dialed in there. Let's see what happened with this Archibald pass. Oh, yeah, just kind of right into the skates of Nugent Hopkins. And is that Kaliev that was defending him? 34 on the Kings? I think it is. Don't remember. Let's check. Yes, it is. Look at me go. I'm learning. Did I take away a shot from Edmonton? Did that go off the post? Ryan McLeod shot, maybe? Richard saying 47 in chat. Should be 47 likes. Absolutely. Yeah, if you're just hanging around, then hitting that like button just, beats YouTube's algorithm and puts us to the top of the page and gets some more viewers in, gets more people in the chat, makes it a little more lively here. Ali saying, I feel like that was a lucky save on Quick or Smith, because both of them may be a little lucky at point blank there. So, also going back to Richard here. Yeah, that's also, if you enjoy what you're seeing, then there is a subscribe button as well to get notified of when the Hockey Podcast Network goes live for live streams. We usually try and do 2 a day throughout the playoffs here, so lots of opportunities. Looks like we got our first penalty of the game, tripping on Zach Hyman, or tripping on Edler. Tripping Zach Hyman there. Words are hard. But thanks, Farley, for the reminder on the likes there. We got Cooper saying, hey, I just lost my voice a few minutes ago by talking too loud. Oh, no. I'm probably going to feel that way depending on how into this game I get. Ali was talking about Quick, but both truly, yeah. Yeah, I don't think Quick really saw that one from that shot from Ryan McLeod there. Carla, are you in Alberta? Yes, I am. Southern Alberta. I am. I'm in Lethbridge, if you know where that is. So, yes, born and raised. Yeah, Oilers on the power play here. Hopefully that can spark something for the Oilers with only getting one shot so far. But we'll see, because the Kings power play has been pretty solid the last few games. Shorthanded chance here, but blocked, and then second effort stopped by Smith. That was on Kopitar. Yeah, I'm curious what the season series stats are for the power play and the penalty kill. I don't know if there's an easy way for me to check that without, taking too much time away from talking and watching the game here. Got Farley asking, so you have a personal channel? Huge hockey fan, would support. Yes, for my show, it's the Quack Report, where I cover the Anaheim Ducks on the Hockey Podcast Network. So at Quack Report Pod on Twitter, Instagram, and Twitch. And if you just search the Quack the Quack Report on YouTube. That should come up. But I'm also on here doing watch-alongs as often as I can. Spencer saying McDavid with the power play goal. Yeah, let's manifest that. We need some Mick magic here. I picked him in the Tim's app as well for today's selections. Cooper, I might ask my mom tomorrow morning if I can skip school if my voice is not back. That'd be a good way to get out of school. Really play it up. Carla, I'm in central Alberta. Nice. McDavid looking here. Passes off. Oh, Draisaitl, is that off the post? Oh boy, that's tough. It's okay. Look, he'll get his opportunity. Average man saying, got a hot dog. Nice. That sounds good. Lots of shots now. Just peppering Quick. I need to see Draisaitl's shot there. I don't know if Quick got a piece of that or if it was off the post. It looked like it was off the post, though. Man, well, got something on the power play going here. Hyman looks shaken up. I don't know if he took a clapper from Barry. Is that what happened? Hopefully he can stay in the game because that's a tough loss. Ali saying, uh-oh, looks like he's in pain. Absolutely. Oh, yeah. Just right off the post. Otherwise, that was labeled. But might have hit Grunstrom, I guess, but I don't know. Oh, yeah. Barry just hammers Hyman. That's not good. Hopefully he can shake it off. Hopefully nothing too serious there. Got the second unit out for the Oilers now. Kopitar, and some other guys out defending for the Kings. Oof. Nasty turnover to Kopitar there by Bouchard. Hate to see that. Oh, Trevor Moore. He scares me too. He's had a solid few games. Sup Cool saying he broke his ankle. Damn. This is knock on wood. Don't put that juju out there. Yeah, I mean, credit to Kopitar just sticking with it and kind of read that play, I would say. But yeah, you know what? I could probably just look up, what the individual game stats were for the power play. Actually, maybe not. There was a lot of power plays. 4 in the first game for each side. 4 in the second game for each side. 3 for the Oilers, 4 for the Kings in game 3, and in game 4 it was 3 and 3. So pretty even. Oh my God, did he really? I don't know if we'll know yet. I think Subcool was just speculating there. So I really hope that he didn't. But I feel like he would have been in a little more pain, but who knows? It's hard to read hockey players because they tend to keep their cool in situations like that. Some good offensive zone pressure after the power play ends now. So hopefully we can keep that up. We got the Draisaitl, Yamamoto, Kane still out there. I guess that's still our second power play unit. Or sorry, did I say Draisaitl? I meant McLeod, Yamamoto, Kane. I feel like I said Draisaitl. Ellie, you can't know that fast. Hopefully he's okay. Yeah, hopefully. I remember Carlson played through like the entire playoffs back when he was with Ottawa. I think that was 2015. He played like pretty much through the whole playoffs with a broken ankle. That was crazy. So even if Hyman's ankle is a little banged up and broken, fractured, whatever you want to say, I think, there's still a very real possibility that he just continues to play through it depending on the severity. Yeah, well, we are about 13 minutes into the period now. Oilers with the lone power play they couldn't capitalize on. And LA outscoring the Oilers 1-0 and outshooting them 11-3. In terms of physical play, though, Oilers out hitting 13-5. Leading in giveaways, unfortunately. Leading in takeaways, though. So, it's it's pretty even so far. Ali asking, my stream keeps buffering on ESPN. It's so annoying. Do you watch the local channel? Yes, I watch Sportsnet up here in Canada. That's the I don't want to say the most popular, but probably that's my preferred one up here. So Ali, 11-3, the Anaheim Oilers. Yeah, Ducks had an issue with getting outshot, and now the Oilers getting outshot. I think they'll even it up. Don't worry. New York Rangers fan. Would love to see a Battle of Alberta, though. Yeah, that would be awesome. my list of priorities goes Edmonton winning the first round. Second is Calgary losing the first round. And third priority would be Battle of Alberta. So I know it probably doesn't make sense. Like I want the Calgary to lose, but I also want a Battle of Alberta. But I would rather Calgary lose. I can't bring myself to cheer for Calgary. I tried just because I really wanted a Battle of Alberta playoff series. But now I'm like, I just really can't. Carla, Oilers need more shots. Yeah, I don't know if we're trying to be too fancy or what, but yeah, I think just throwing things on net would be a good or a good thing to try, you know? Like just try and force Quick to make some saves he's not ready for. Clog up the neutral zone, well, or not the neutral zone, sorry, the slot a little bit, and just try and bang in some rebounds. I think that's the only way that we can beat Quick is with a little bit of greasy rebounds there. Spencer, I like Zach Kassian. Yeah, Zach Kassian has very much returned to form in the playoffs. That's where he thrives. Unfortunately, it looks like he only shows up when there's fans in the crowd, but hopefully we don't have to deal with bubble playoffs ever again. Who we got out? The Derek Ryan line against the... Which line is this for the Kings? Lizotte? Yeah, so some fourth line, third, fourth line matchups, whatever you want to say there. They keep taking shots away from the Oilers. I don't know why. 11-2, like it was just 11-3. I mean, I guess maybe posts don't count, so I guess maybe they were counting those earlier, but I don't know. I think shots on the post should count. You still beat the goalie and still hit something that wasn't the back end boards, but I see why they don't, because it's not a save for the goalie either. So Kings with some good offensive zone pressure here. Hopefully nothing comes of this. That would be tough for the Oilers to go down 2-0 already. But who do we got now? Nugent Hopkins line is out, but play blown down for some reason. They call an offside. Average man saying, now that I think about it, a lot of people are named Ryan on the Oilers. Yeah, Ryan McLeod, Ryan Nugent Hopkins. There's Derek Ryan. So last name, but still. I feel like there's another one. Give me a sec to think about that. But well, maybe not. Maybe it's just the three. But still, that's a lot of Ryans. Actually, quick story. Back in my hometown, I knew 3 guys named Ryan Miller. And then there was also the goaltender, the NHL goalie, Ryan Miller as well. So I feel like Ryan Miller is like more popular than John Smith, you know? Ali saying, I actually didn't know posts didn't count for shots. Yeah. I mean, it's something that I never really thought about too, but then someone just like mentioned that. And yeah, I think it's just because they don't count as saves for a goaltender. Because, you know, if say the goalie wasn't even there, it still would have hit the post, right? So, I think that's the reasoning. It doesn't really make sense to me, but that's what it is. Average man saying Ryan McLeod. Did I say that one? Yeah, because I said McLeod, Nuge, and Derek Ryan. Yeah, but there might be another one. I don't know. Ali saying that's dumb. Yeah, it is dumb. I agree. I guess they would count it if it went post and in though, but then it goes into the back of the net. So. 5 minutes to go here. Man, is this period flown by or what? No, we're 48 minutes into this stream. I guess not. Richard Farley saying, was hoping Arizona went number 1. Number 3 ain't bad. Yeah, not bad. I mean, they were going to get second just based off of how the standings went, but New Jersey jumped them. They're still going to get a good player, so I don't think there's anything to be concerned about there if you're an Arizona fan. But oh, McLeod with a sneaky attempt there, trying to sneak backdoor, it looked like. He's due. He's got, I don't think he has a goal in the playoffs yet. Someone correct me if I'm wrong here for Ryan McLeod. Oh no, he has one. He got one in the second game, I think. But I'd like to see more from him. I think he's earned it. He looks like he should have more goals, but he just doesn't. Got Drew June saying, as a Canucks fan, I cannot pick a side this game. Yeah, tough 2 division rivals for you. Hard to pick one there. Ali, if they count goals as shots, they should count posts, going by the logic if the goalie won't there. Don't you think? I mean, yeah, I think they should count posts, but they never have, and they probably never will. Spencer, Edmonton needs a goal. Yeah, I would love to go into the intermission tied 1-1. Wingnut nods hi. Hey, Wingnut, how's it going? Caleb saying LA needs this game. Absolutely. Both sides need this game. Let's go Kings from Mexican Giant. Allie says, I think Arizona has more to worry about than the draft lottery, like an arena. Mike Smith made a save there. Looks like there's a little bit of a scramble off the draw in front of the net. Richard, 1 goal. Yeah, 1 goal is all we ask for Edmonton. And then after that, anything can happen. We got Cheesy Bacon Burger in that mouth, THPN member here saying, let's go Kings. Also, I forgot to mention this last time, but I love your profile picture. I haven't even seen the new season of Rick and Morty yet, but that's a good show. I need to. They just don't have it on any streaming services in Canada, so I don't really have anywhere to watch it. Not that stopped me, but it's just a little more difficult. But welcome, good to have you back. Ali saying Canucks fans should cheer for Oilers because Canada. Yeah, bring the cup to Canada. Yeah, no problem. Well, man, I still can't believe we're closing in on the end of the period. It really doesn't feel like that. So, yeah, about 3 minutes to go here. Kings up 1-0. 14-3 are the shots on goal. Quite a few posts by Edmonton that, as we've been talking about, don't count though. 16-8, Oilers doubling up the Kings on hits. Even face-offs. Lots of giveaways by the Oilers, which I don't like to see, but also lots of takeaways. So, Cheesy Bacon. I use Disney Plus for Rick and Morty or Hulu. Yeah, Hulu's actually not in Canada, which is dumb. And I don't think it's on Disney Plus in Canada either. If it is, then I apparently haven't looked hard enough. But I feel like it's on another streaming service that I just don't have in Canada. So it's got to be somewhere. But either way, it's hard to watch. I'll get to it eventually, though. What did you think of the new season? Season 5, I think. Allie, that was a pretty boring period, to be honest. Yeah, so far, just a lot of feeling out. But it's not over, so don't say was. It is a boring period. Let's say a shot hits the post from sort of behind the goal, then not really a shot on goal. Shrug. Yeah, that's a good point. So, depends where you draw the line, I guess. But if it's a shot from behind the net off the goalie, then it's a save. So, also kind of weird. But Hulu is what hosts Letterkenny. In Canada, it's on Crave. But it's a lot of the shows that are on Hulu are on Crave in Canada, but not all of them. Maybe I would guess like 50%. Richard saying the season is good, and the Oilers need a playoff team. Yeah, I mean this is the closest we've been in the last few years. We got depth, but we need more offense. It seems we can't have offense and hits. Man, what is this line? This line is looking really solid, but another opportunity. I think that was Nuge off a sick pass from Archibald. Like hopefully Nuge or Puljujärvi can capitalize off of those this game. Richard saying this might be the first year I'm rooting for a Canadian team to win the cup, break the drought, boys. Yeah, I mean, we got 3 good options in Edmonton, Calgary, and Toronto. And, those aren't the same Edmonton, Calgary, and Toronto from the last few years. So it's the best look that we've had in quite a while, but I still don't know if it's going to be the one. Have you seen the TV show of The Crown? No, my girlfriend watches it and she loves it, but I haven't. I've heard it's really good, and from the things I've seen, like the acting looks phenomenal. I just kind of don't really care about the royal family. So, but that's just me. So, I mean, like I said, from what I've heard, it's a good show, and from what I've seen, the acting's amazing, but just not for me. Who do you want to be in the Stanley Cup final? I think Colorado is who I picked for my bracket. Good chance by McDavid here, but shot from the outside, saved by Quick pretty easily. Yeah, I picked Colorado for my brackets. So I think I would like to see them. I'd also like to see the Florida Panthers succeed as well. So I think my ideal final would be Colorado, Florida, and that would be a lot of offense as well. But I don't know if it's going to necessarily happen. But that's what I want. Wingnut, a female play-by-play announcer. It's interesting, different. I don't know about... I mean, it's uncommon, that's for sure. Allie, one of my biggest pet peeves in hockey is when a player's jersey gets tucked into their pants. I don't know why. It makes me so mad. We'll make a good goal bummy. Yeah, that's an interesting pet peeve. I haven't heard of that one. I don't know. I like when when players get up to speed and their jersey just like kind of tucks itself, but I don't know. It's just like interesting, but I get why some people don't like it. Drew, and I don't think I'll cheer for either team. Hard to forget how everyone but the Habs rooted against us in 2011. Yeah. Call me Chun-Li. Interesting. I have Avs and Panthers in the finals. Panthers in 6. Oh, that would be good. That would be good for the state of Florida. They really they need success in that place, and everybody that plays for the Panthers deserves it as well. Another rush from McDavid here with Hyman, Barry, Nurse, and Cece. Is that right? Oh no, that's Fogle, not McDavid. My bad. Draisaitl, Hyman, and Fogle. I mix up Fogle and McDavid so often because their numbers look so similar. 97 and 37. Spencer, I want the Avs or Dallas, and Tampa Bay or Edmonton. Those would both be good matchups. Dallas Tampa as another rematch from 2020 would be interesting. A couple minutes ago in the period, shot 16-5, so Oilers pushing a little bit more. Richard saying, I dated a girl from Colorado. She was nuts. No to the Avs. Allie, where's Nate, by the way? Good question. I don't know. Probably just chilling at home. I don't know what he's up to tonight, actually. I haven't talked to him today. Yeah, I don't think he's going to join, but you never know. He might crash the stream like he did last time. We'll see. But don't worry. He's doing good. He'll be around for our live stream of the Quack Report tomorrow night. Wingnut giggles at Richard Farley. Minute to go here. Also, wanted to mention, good to see Zach Hyman back out after taking that blast in the ankle. Are they going to show it again here? No, they're just showing another play he made, but he's looking good. God, he's so good at play. He can just play keep away against probably the whole team. So, Allie, as long as he's not wearing a Kings jersey again. Yeah, right? That's blasphemy. Especially as a Ducks fan. Unbelievable. JP, Kings always killing them on shots on goal. Yeah, their thing has kind of just been throw everything at the net and hopefully you can squeak one by Smith and get a lead. So, yeah, but the Oilers, like in the regular season, that was kind of their thing too, was just get a ton of shots and hopefully one will go in. But we haven't seen that over the last few games. Hey, Ethan, welcome back. Average Man saying, and we bring in that guy from last time. JP, blasphemy, yeah. Oh, can we bring in that guy from last time? Nate, my co-host with the Kings jersey. I'll text him in the intermission, see what he's up to. 30 seconds to go here in the period. Oilers looking like they want to get another rush. They got the McDavid line out there. He's wheeling around, but Kings are doing a good job to keep him to the outside, so... basketball update here. Mavericks and Suns are tied 42-42. That's from Spencer. FGO Clan. Hey, welcome. Bro, how did the Oilers win 8-2 then lose 4-0? I'm mad, right? Total polar opposite game. But I mean, credit to the Kings. They played their game. I don't care what you say. I overtook the Oilers plus the other Ethan. Yeah, you did. You were going strong on the Go Kings train. 10 seconds to go here. No, another face-off. What do they got on? They got Fogle again on the Draisaitl Hyman line? What happened to McLeod? Did I miss something? I don't know. They just have like the starting lines. So, Spencer saying Suns just took the lead in the Suns Mavericks game. David line back out here. Hyman and Draisaitl loaded up for the last 10 seconds, but Kings clear it. That'll probably do it for the period. Nurse will likely just kill the clock. Yeah. So 1-0 going into the first intermission. Shots on goal, 16-5 in favor of the Kings. Hits, very physical so far on the Oilers side, 20-9. More than doubling up there. Pretty even on the faceoffs. Takeaways 9-1 in favor of the Oilers, but also giving away the puck 10 times as opposed to the Kings 2. There. So, blocked shots 9-6 in favor of the Kings. So, Oilers still are getting their opportunities, just Kings in good position there. And Oilers with the lone power play that they obviously did not capitalize on. So, yeah. Who scored the Kings goal again? It was Stetcher, right? Stetcher with an assist to Edler, and that's it. So, yeah. Drop some questions in the chat for me to keep us alive in the intermission here. I'm going to take a quick break, and then on the other side, we'll just have a good chat until the puck drops for period number 2. Sorry, where's my video? Here we go. Okay, quick 2-minute break.
All right, teams, time to bet NFL games. Confidence.
I'm feeling a parlay with more legs than a spider.
So 9 legs?
Roll the dice, baby.
Indecision?
We pick one home favorite. I abstain.
You can't abstain.
Boring! 6-leg parlay, 2 home dogs, all hitting the over. Boom!
Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and feel the NFL action like never before.
Welcome back. Again, Kings up 1-0 here. We're in the first intermission. I asked just in the break here, what did everyone have for dinner? Got a few responses already. I'll start it off by saying I just had ramen. I just had time to have something quick before hopping on. Chicken ramen. So that was good as usual. We got Chun-Li saying chicken breast and fries. Nice. Very nice. Very classic as well. Ethan saying barbecue bacon burger. Awesome. Chicken burger from Average Man. So we got we got chicken, we got burgers, we got chicken burgers, we got covering it all here. Richard saying got a float later, hockey fans. Go Oilers. See you, Richard. Nice of you to stop by. Hope to see you again soon. And Allie, in regards to the game here, thinking we'll see a more physical game in the second period. Yeah, I really hope so. Yeah. Hopefully we see more shots too, actually. I would like to see more offense, but I believe that we'll see a more physical game. I think that's what I'm trying to say. FGO Clan saying, looks like the Oilers might be putting the hockey sticks away and dusting off the golf clubs pretty soon. If periods 2 and 3 look like this, I would say absolutely. But I hope not. What else we got here? Ethan, Quick got back from vacation last game. Yeah, he's a difference maker. And I said at the beginning of this series too, like before game one, this series is going to depend on, what Jonathan Quick shows up, the one from the last few years, or if we see, 2012, 2014, or this year's Jonathan Quick, right? And so far they have, with the exception of 2 and 3 there. So, James saying way too funny. I also have chicken for dinner. Nice. All right. We got a question from Allie here that, we'll still bring up on tomorrow's live stream, because I do want to get Nate's opinion on it. I did text him, by the way, see what he was up to. Says, I have a question that I want you to pose tomorrow as well. We already asked wheels versus doors. Yeah, we talked about that on a couple live streams, actually. What about what's more in the world, eyes or legs? Ooh, good question. We got some other responses here. We got, we'll start with Wingnut. I think he was the first one to respond. More eyes because of sea creatures. Like I have a clue. Allie's saying, what about insects? Good counterpoint there. True, they often have a crap load. Yeah. Think centipedes. What do they even have eyes? Or do they just have like feelers and then 100 legs or whatever? Where we got Evan Gunn saying, what the fuck is this? This is the Hockey Podcast Network, baby. Let's go. We're doing a watch long for the Kings and Oilers, and we're currently in the intermission. So we're just killing time with dumb questions. So if you have a dumb question you want myself in the chat to talk about, then feel free to drop that in there. Average Man, chicken and burgers are the theme tonight. Yeah. Colorado born. How's it going? Good. How are you doing, Colorado? Ethan, where's Obi-Wan Nate? Not sure yet. Anyways, back to Allie's question. The eyes and legs debate. I was thinking about it during the break here, and I was like, oh, well, what about like people that have lost a leg? But then I was like, oh, well, I guess people lose eyes too. So, but are we counting glass eyes? Because I think a lot of people get glass eyes. Not everyone gets a replacement leg, right? I also think of like dogs and cats. Like the ratio is 2 to 1 there. Dogs have 4 legs. Cats have 4 legs, but each of them only has 2 eyes. Yeah, there's some 3-legged ones, but I think, I don't know. I think, no, who was it? It was Wingnut that brought up about sea creatures. Yeah, they have a ton of eyes and like no legs. Fish have no eyes, but they have 2. Oh, sorry, fish have no legs, but they have 2 eyes. Do we count legs like for an octopus though? Because I think they're only 2 eyes and then 8 legs. That's a good question. That's a very, very good question. I'm really thinking now. What else do you guys think? Octopus have 8 legs. Yeah. So we count octopus then. I wasn't sure if legs and tentacles were separate things, but we'll call them legs because I guess they kind of function like that. Average Man. My dog has 4 eyes and speaks this weird language. Don't think you have a dog. I think you have Stitch. Hopefully that was a Stitch reference, Lilo and Stitch reference. I feel like prosthetic legs are more common than glass legs or glass eyes. I'm assuming that's what you mean. Yeah, I mean, glass eyes like look more like eyes than prosthetic legs. Well, I guess not necessarily. I don't know. Maybe we should leave, fake eyes and prosthetic legs out of this because that complicates things quite a bit. Ali, good point. Stitch has 6 legs. Yeah, you're right. I forgot he sucks 2 of them in. Spiders have a lot of legs and eyes. Yeah, they wash because it's 8 eyes and 8 legs. Depends on how you count composite eyes in insects. I don't know enough about how they work, so I'm just going to say one composite eye is still just one eye. Evan Gunn, what is this live stream about? It's a watch long for the Oilers and Kings, but because we're in the intermission, it's about whatever the fuck we want it to be about. But generally, it's the Oilers and Kings game 5 that's going on right now. There's some other comments I wanted to get to here that were outside of the eyes versus legs argument. Colorado saying, I'm curious what everyone's favorite team is. My favorite team is the Avalanche. I could have guessed with the Colorado Rockies logo there. But yeah, I'm an Oilers fan. Ducks, I'm also a fan of, since I cover them on the Hockey Podcast Network at Quack Report Pod there. Mostly Oilers and Kings fans in here. There was a Rangers fan in here earlier. Got Get the Ramen saying yo as well. Sorry, just by the colors, I thought you might have been a Blues fan, but I see now it's the Ukraine flag. James says, I do have a chance at the secret. Do you have a chance at the secret sound for the Edmonton radio? Because I don't live in Edmonton, I don't have Edmonton radio, so I don't do the secret sound there. No. I think I'm falling behind in the comments here. Good question, Ethan. Let me get back to that in a sec. James saying the sound was putting a battery into remote control. Damn, you got that from the sound? Or was, did you guess that? Or like somebody must have, I guess. My boss and I were going to guess breaking. Oh, it says you guys were going to guess breaking past news. I guess that's a similar sound. I don't have anything with a battery in here, but yeah, that's very specific. But I mean, I don't know. I feel like I could get that. But Colorado watching the Blues and Wild game right now. Is it still 2-1 in that one? Or yeah, still 2-1. I haven't got any notifications otherwise. Drew June saying there are more legs than eyes. I haven't been tallying a vote, but I think that's the first one that's taking a definitive stance. Average Man saying Oilers all the way. Coco Rufo, I'll just call you Coco. Me too. Jacob is saying go Vegas. Ethan already can say my favorite team for me. He knows it's Edmonton, right? No, it's the Kings. Vancouver Canucks. James says I'm from Vancouver Island, but live near Edmonton. Nice. Our couple managers here, Isha and Dylan, who do live streams every once in a while, they're Vancouver boys as well. Allie, what is the secret sound of Edmonton? Sounds like a cryptid. Yeah, I think he just means like a radio contest where they play a sound and you have to guess what it is. But Coco, I'm new. Nice. Well, if you like what you see, drop a like on the live stream, hit subscribe and the bell for the channel. We do live streams on the Hockey Podcast Network every day, generally 2 a day as well. We had 3 live streams today because there was the draft lottery as well. So yeah, be sure to hit subscribe because, there's tons of hosts on the Hockey Podcast Network here doing tons of live streams all the time. Oh, we got highlights for the St. Louis Minnesota game on my stream here. I'll have to keep an eye on those. If Edmonton moves on, which team would you want to face, Dallas or Calgary? Ooh. If Dallas outs Calgary, I have a tough time saying that they would be the easier team because they play good defensive hockey, just like the Kings. Then again, so do the Flames. They've got high-powered offense. You know what? Purely for the I guess like spectacle of it, I would want to see a Battle of Alberta. So I would say Calgary. It would be a more exciting series to me than Edmonton and Dallas. But I would prefer Dallas in terms of like a chance of moving on type of thing. Drew June saying Canucks fan here. Allie, do you call them beanies or toques? I call them a toque. I don't say it all the time. Sometimes I'll say beanie, but generally I say toque. People have their ears bleed when they hear our goal horn. Oilers fans hear absolute beauty in music. Yeah, nobody that I talk to that's not an Oilers fan likes it. Mexican Giant. And if the Oilers were to win this series, I would want them to win it all. But for now, let's go Kings. Allie, I would think there are more legs because of the ant population alone. True, that's very true. And centipedes. James, Calgary for sure. Yes, I've seen them. Nice. Oh, Dallas and, Dylan and Isha, yeah. Jack saying, I need Matt Dumba to score for the Wild. At Coco, let me know if he scores. Yeah, Coco, if you're watching that game, it's your job to keep us up to date, to the minute. We want to know what goes on in that game, score-wise. FGO, looks like the Oilers might be putting the hockey sticks away and dusting off the golf clubs pretty soon. Yeah, absolutely. Wingnut at Alley. Ants, yeah, they're blind and they use their schnozzles for nav, I hear. Is that what they're called? Wild Blues game showing Delorier on screen. Nice. His beard is wild, and it's barely been a week of playoff beards. Yeah, he must have started beforehand. I want the Blues to move on. That would be great. Yeah, out of that series, I just want, 7 good games of hockey, which I think we're going to get. So, Ethan at Colorado, I'm disgusted by the fact you think Edmonton would get to the second round. Yeah, who knows? Another comment from Call Me Chun Lee. You think Minnesota will win the series? I picked, well, actually, because I did 2 separate brackets, and for one I did Minnesota, and for one I did St. Louis. I would like Minnesota just because I like a lot of the players on there. Cam Talbot, for instance. I really like Kaprizov. I don't think they're going to have another chance in the next few years because they're in some deep, deep, deep cap hell. So I would like for them to have a good opportunity this year because I think next year is going to be tough for them. Colorado at Ethan. Don't doubt Edmonton just yet. It's a close game. They're going to come out strong in the second. Actually, in the second period of this series, the Oilers have been solid. So let's take a look at second period goals. Can I do that easily? Oilers second period goals: 2 in game 1, 3 in game 2 for a total of 5. 1, 2, 3 in game 3 for a total of 8. Game 4, none. So 8 in 4 games so far. As opposed to the Kings, who I should have done at the same time. 1. Obviously, I didn't score in game 2. So game 3, they got 2, so 3. And in game 4, no goals. So, what did I say? Yeah, three goals. So Oilers outscoring them 8-3 so far. Alley, also Fleury. Yeah, I mean, I like Fleury as well. Nate's more of the Fleury guy, but I like Cam Talbot from his time in Edmonton and from his time in New York as well. I'm kind of a low-key Rangers guy. James, if you're right, you win. Every wrong guess, it goes up $100. It was at the Nuge 9,300. I must have missed a comment from earlier, but Colorado born. Honestly, going to have a hot take here. I think Pittsburgh might be the best team just because of the amount of playoff experience of that team. Yeah, they've really taken it to the Rangers because of the guys with all the experience, Crosby, Malkin, especially. Like they know how to win and they're not going down without a fight. Ethan, Mike Smith apparently is going on vacation right now. It's only 1-0. Colorado Blues just scored. Same from Alley as well. So 2-2 there. Curious who scored there. But well, I was going to take a quick break before the intermission, but goalies are back out and stretching. So guess I'm not. We're just a few moments away from puck drop here. So give me a sec to grab some water. McDavid getting waived from the faceoff. They got McDavid out against the Danault line. So different matchup here. I guess Oilers get last change. So probably not the ideal matchup for the Kings. Kane going after Danault. We're going to get a fight. Probably coincidental minors because that's how she goes. But I do like the grit, setting the tone early for just 4 seconds into the period here. Brandon Saad was the one who scored for the Blues. Nice. Kane chirping. Still lots of pushing and shoving. Bouchard into it. McDavid in there. Is that Anderson? Trevor Moore is yapping. So see what they're going to do. If they're even going to call anything. It doesn't really look like it. Or are they sending Kane? Are they just sending Kane? Looks like Yeah, it looks like just Kane for right now, and he's arguing that. Trentley, I had Rangers taken in 6 because of Shesterkin. Yeah, but pens are popping off. Also, yeah. Oh, no, they are sending Trevor Moore. Okay, so coincidentals, as we expected. Yeah, we've been getting lots of 4-on-4. Ali, LOL, love when people beat on Kane. Sorry, I'll get back to your comment there. Sorry, I kind of missed what happened. I want to... no, I can't go back a few seconds. That's okay. Yeah, both Kane and Dano, I think, kind of went after each other from what I could see. But Jujun saying, I wish Oilers fans to stay safe of the Battle of Alberta, or if the Battle of Alberta happens, these Flames fans love to fight. Ali, okay, McMagic shorthanded goal, please. Maybe a McMagic 4-on-4 goal. It's looking like. So, oh, Kane's saying he took a high stick and that should be a double minor. Doubt they're going to call that. Yeah, just got 4-on-4, but. Oh, Louis just said that both, or that the high stick is kind of what started it. So, missed high stick potentially. I didn't see it. Thank you, Ali, for the reminder on the stats there. Colorado just switched to the Oilers game right as they replay the fight. FGO, when is the second period ready? Right now. I just forgot the stats, so that's my bad. RJ saying 2-2, Blues and Wild. 3:53 left in the second period. LA's getting the power play? What? Okay. I gotta hear the penalties here. Ali did say McMagic shorthanded goal, though. So that'd be nice. I'll just look up the penalties here. So, yeah, sorry about that, James. A little slow on the scoreboard. He's digging in his mouth for blood, says Wingnut. Ethan says, trade offer. You receive nothing. We receive a goaltender. Ali, Wild Arena is so lame compared to the Oilers. Barely anybody in jerseys, it looks like. LOL, I guess it's true. Wild doesn't really have fans. I think they have a passionate fan base. Maybe. I think the Oilers just, I mean, you got a whole, 40-year history of jerseys to choose from. So it's not for everybody. Colorado, only thing that sucks about sweeping the Preds is now I have to wait a week to watch your team again. Yeah, I got to wait for the second round matchup to finish off. Good save by Smith there, point blank, off of Kopitar. Oh, yeah, I was looking up what the penalties actually were. Because I'm still confused. So Kane gets roughing on Moore. Kane gets roughing on Moore as well, and Moore gets roughing on Kane. Why does Kane get the 2? That's interesting. The Evander Kane special from the refs there. Extra penalty. Unless I missed something, which, correct me if I'm wrong, please, but that's that's how I see it. Ali says, ooh, nice save. Yeah, that was a good one. Athanasiou, nothing happens off of that. Someone, I saw someone say somewhere, I forget where it was, but Athanasiou is the biggest waste of speed in the NHL. He's fast, he's got hands, but man, he just can't finish. They calling was it a hand pass? Is that what this was? Yeah, I honestly thought Kopitar was going to get that one. He looked like it. So, what do you think Edmonton needs to become a strong contender? I think they need to keep consistent with the depth because I think that's been a huge improvement this year and it's really worked out. I would say goaltending, but we've been getting pretty good goaltending from Smith in these playoffs. But I guess a second goaltender, so better goaltending throughout the regular season to put ourselves in a better spot. And just more defensive responsibility. I think that will come from Jay Woodcroft once he gets a full season behind the bench. So that's what I think. So not a lot of pieces, just a better play style, honestly. But a few pieces, don't get me wrong. Ethan, be happy you guys have Kemper. I miss him. Yeah, he's looking good. Hopefully he gets back in the game soon. That's pretty scary when you get a stick in the eye. Ali, they need to shoot the puck. Yes. Hopefully now that the penalty's over, we see a little bit more of that, because I guess I can scroll down. Yeah, there's hardly been any shots. Oh, here we go. There we go. Cassian puts one home for the Oilers. From McDavid, actually. Okay, I thought that might have been Fogle, because I know they were on a line together. We got Average Man saying goal from Cassian. Yes. Lots of scramble in front of the net. I kind of missed how that started, but oh boy, look at the Oilers fans outside. That's crazy. So Hyman, McDavid, Cassian. Interesting choice of lineup there. I guess because Kane was in the box, right? That was a smart play by McDavid to not try and force that puck through, because I think Quick would have got that. But also good positioning by Cassian, just to sneak in and put the stick down on the ice. Love to see it. I love how hype Cassian gets when he scores. That's the start of the Mick magic. Let's get some more. Absolutely. Why aren't you watching the game with other Oilers fans like them? Like the ones outside, you mean? Yeah, looks yeah, Oilers got a little bit of skip in their step now. I think things are going to open up now that the game's tied, because Kings can't just sit back and play defense like they've been doing. Not trying to knock it. It's just how it is. Oh, his his O face. Yeah. Ethan, no McMagic or else death occurs. Ooh, that looked like it just missed by Fogle there. Oh yeah, the fans outside. Because I want to do a watch along. I want to watch with you guys. And also, I'm not a big fan of standing outside. It's cold out here. Colorado says, Cale Makar is going insane for Colorado. Yeah, absolutely. What are your guys' thoughts on Cale Makar? Dude's a beast. Insane. If he doesn't win the Norris this year, that's a disgrace. Like, the dude's what, 22, 21? And he's leading defenseman in points? Like, I know that, you know, you got to have some defensive responsibility as defenseman as well, but what's better defense than just being an offensive stud? Like, kid's good. Where are we going here? Extra McMagic because of Ethan, says Ali. Josephus, time check, please. About 5 minutes into the period here. Well, actually 4. Sorry. Ethan says no. Ali, Cale Makar is the best defenseman in the league, and he's only going to get better. That's the terrifying part, that he's only going to get better. 3 years, dude enters his prime. It's going to be scary. Blues Wild are going to intermission, switch back to the Oilers now. Ethan, Kopitar's dog is better than the Oilers. Wingnut, 16 minutes. Yeah. To go. Ali. Also, I said this in last Avs watch long, but his Pepsi commercial with Gabe was absolutely perfect. I haven't seen that. I got to look that up, actually, in the intermission, I think. Cale's 23. Okay. Still young. So, yeah, next year, 2 years from now-ish is kind of... Actually, you know what? He entered the league pretty early. Honestly, he's probably in his prime now, but he's still only going to get better. Conor McGregor. Oh, wrong sport. Joseph. Oh, you want me to count down? Yeah, so 41, 40, 39, 38, 37, 36, 35. Hopefully that helps you. Ryan McDavid, Connor McLeod. Once the Oilers lose this series, will you still stream the games? If the Oilers lose, I might still stream some. I'm not sure which ones. I might just be a random one, but it'll be probably won't be every week. I'll probably do one every couple weeks. But we'll see. Depends on which teams move on. And if any of the... I like to give preference to the hosts that follow the teams or people that I know are like big fans of the team. So we'll see. Colorado, to also think he was an undrafted free agent we signed for the 2019 playoffs. For Makar? No, you guys drafted him. I believe you just signed him, like you waited to sign him before the thing. Because, yeah, you guys took him like 4th overall, I think. Where are we going here? Ali, who hosts the Oilers podcast? I I forget his last name, but his name is Connor, and his podcast is called The Other Connor Podcast, which I think is hilarious. But he does radio shows around Edmonton as well. So I know he's a busy guy and doesn't really have the time to do this. So, but yeah, I forget his last name. So yeah, no problem, man. Let me know if you get off sync again. Hey, Andrew, welcome back. Colorado, stream the Stanley Cup. I would love to do a Stanley Cup final game. That would be awesome. How's the game so far? 1-1. Shots 17-6 for the Kings. So that kind of tells you everything you need to know about the first period. But it's been more physical, as Ali predicted it would be so far in the second, about 5 minutes in. And yeah, the offense has opened back up. Ooh, Fogle taken down, but that was a good opportunity. Clean defensive play. Don't get me wrong, but that's a great name. Yeah, the Other Connor Podcast is hilarious. You know, if you're an Oilers guy and your name is Connor, that has to be it. Reddy was a free agent drafted, but it's whatever. Yeah, it's entirely possible I'm wrong, but I thought I remembered Colorado drafting him in 2018. Does that math check out? I'll look it up in the intermission. We'll find out. Let's learn something today, Colorado born. Yeah, pace has really picked up in the second. What are the shots for the... Oh, I had the first period stats up. Sorry about that, guys. Second period stats. Yeah, 2-2 so far. Hits are 2-1 for the Oilers. I feel like there's been a lot more, but... Ethan saying, I will be back game 6. I have S-back, so I must leave young Padawan. Tell Nate I love him. Will do. I forgot to mention he can't make it on tonight, but yeah, will do. Yeah, I won't be doing game 6. I got things going on Thursday night, unfortunately, but I'm sure there'll be a live stream for that. So, Andrew, Dangle, Steve Dangle is there too. Colorado. No, he was drafted and he won the Calder. Okay, yeah. 4th overall. Okay. So I was right. That's good. But you're right. He did win the Calder as well. And deservedly so. Good offensive zone pressure by the Oilers here. Ali says, I think it's cute when the goalies raise their hand for icing. Yeah, I never really understood why. I kind of think it's because it's like, I'm not going to touch it. I'm not going to get it this time. Or if it's like letting them know that it is going to be icing without the players having to find a ref. But you're right. It is interesting. Josephus, we are spoiled getting to watch Kale here in Denver. Oh, you're from Denver. Nice. Are you an Avs fan as well, Josephus? But yes, you guys are very spoiled. Kale McCarr, Gabe Landeskog, Mikko Rantanen, Nathan McKinnon. What happened to Cassie in there? That was weird. Yeah, you guys are spoiled in terms of offensive talent. Absolutely. Got the Cassian Yamamoto. Is McLeod out? Okay, so the line's really shaken up here. Interesting. Must have done that in the intermission, which I think is good because it seems like it's been working. And it wasn't in the first. Oh, some pushing and shoving. Sorry, Colorado, I'll get back to your question. Pushing and shoving here from Cassian and who's he fighting with? Not Grunstrom, but was it Anderson maybe? Yeah, getting a little chippy. Yamamoto in it with Anderson, actually. Colorado asking, have the finalists for the Vezina been announced? Yes, they were announced today. It's Shesterkin, Saros, and Markstrom. Those were the three. Shesterkin, Saros, Markstrom, which I don't think anyone's surprised, and I think Shesterkin takes that. Av series, wow. Yeah, a sweep. So same as the Pittsburgh series. Yeah, that's also been surprising. I did not expect that Pittsburgh would be up. Oh no, that one's tied. I did not expect that they would be playing the way they did anyways, especially last night. What was the final? 7-2, 8-2 in that one? I think 7-2. Colorado took a long time and a lot of money to get that team. Yeah, you guys had some dark years there, but you look good now. Hey, welcome back, Kraken. Ali says, owie, watching these hits makes me believe I could absolutely never play hockey like that. Yeah, the padding is a magical thing. Still probably doesn't tickle, though. Which period? Second period, 8 minutes in. Josephus, yes, you are an Avs fan. Since they arrived in 95. Nice, since the beginning. Colorado says Pittsburgh is exposing the Rangers goaltender. You know what? I honestly don't blame Shesterkin for any of these. I think it's exposing the lack of everything else with the Rangers. They were kind of just a good top six and a good goalie in the regular season, in my opinion. Yeah, they made some good trades at the deadline to be a little deeper, but not quite enough, I don't think. In my opinion. So glad they replayed his face after the goal. Yeah, that's a good face. Andrew, where's your friend tonight? He couldn't make it. What did he say? He had a funny response when I asked him to if he wanted to come on. He said, "I'm there in spirit. ABE, anybody but Edmonton." And the line is supposed to be ABC, anybody but Calgary, but he likes to say anyone but Edmonton. So, what is the worst hockey team name? Ooh, I'm gonna have to think about that. Colorado. I'm from Colorado as well, but live in Jersey. I always bring up the 2001 Stanley Cup. Nice. To Devils fans, obviously. Andrew says defense sucks for Rangers. Yeah, I would have to agree. Not a good defense there. Average man, I'm going to save your question for the worst hockey team name, and I'll think about it next break and over the intermission here. So, what's going on with Smith? Something in his eye? Little snow in there, maybe. His mask looks quite damp. Gene asking, how far are we in on this game, boys? Yeah, we are about halfway through the second period. 1-1 tie game. Oilers tied it up just a few minutes ago on a goal from Zach Kassian. And Stetcher scored in the first for the Kings. Wingnut says Ducks. Colorado 94, nevermore. Kane and Barry just puts it over the net. Ali, better snow than a stick, absolutely. Like I talked about before, like hopefully Kemper is going to be all right. Josephus, this is way better than the ESPN broadcast. Thank you. That's what we strive for here, is be better than ESPN. Andrew, everybody hit the like. Come on, guys. Yeah, thanks for the reminder, Andrew. If you like what you're seeing here, especially you, Josephus, if you think we're better than the ESPN broadcast, if you hit the like, it just grows the community. It beats YouTube's algorithm and gets us a little bit more viewership, which makes the community just that much better. Gene, probably another one going to 7 in the West. Potentially. I mean, 6 for sure, but, the way the Kings played at home in Game 4, wouldn't be surprised if we saw it again in Game 6. Colorado, the original name idea for the Avs when they came to Colorado was horrible. What was that? I actually don't know. I know there have been some horrible name suggestions over the years, but Ali, Ducks have a fantastic name named after the Mighty Ducks movie. Can't beat that. Yeah, Mighty Ducks of Anaheim is without a doubt a classic name. Even Anaheim Ducks is not bad. Colorado, yeah, he'll be back for round 2. He dodged serious injury, but just some swelling around the eye, should heal by the second round. Off the post from McDavid, I think. That's good. Yeah. They didn't play him Game 4, and which I think was smart. And I mean, the Avs were going to win one of the 4 games, right? So it's 2-on-1 here. But Moore takes it behind the net. What is Smith doing? Get up, man. So that's good that he'll be back for round 2 anyways. Darcy Kemper. Juju, and name Montreal Canadiens is somewhat ironic considering how many times Quebec wanted to separate. Yeah. Kraken is the worst team name. I don't know. I don't mind it. Rocky Mountain Extreme was original name. Ooh, yeah. Not a fan. Colorado Avalanche is way better. Oh, Kempe with a sneaky shot, 5-hole on Smith. Hate to see that. But, I mean, credit to the shot there. Yeah, after some zone time, not surprised there. John Kemper solid for round 2. According to Colorado, anyways. Ali says Kraken's a sick name. Richard, welcome back. Read some comments. No one had the Rangers making the playoffs at the start of the season. Don't hate. Congratulate. Yeah, Kempe. Oh, yeah, Smith just not really expecting the shot there because Kempe didn't really have it on his stick. Kind of bobbled it. So just a weird one, but interesting. Colorado. We have a pretty good backup anyways. Yeah, Francouz has been pretty good. I would have hated Colorado forever if that was the team name, says Average Man. Colorado, the Ducks only exist because of that movie. Yeah. JP, bro, I always talk bad about the Ducks, but you are very professional that I feel like not talking bad about the Ducks. Go Kings, go. Don't worry, I'll have some bad things to say eventually about the Kings, but I try and keep it professional, yeah. Honestly, the bad things I just try and keep in my head, but like Anaheim was going to get a team not until the Ducks... Sorry, don't know what you're trying to say there, but basically not until the Ducks movie came out. Yeah. Allie, actually the Wild is a boring name. Yeah, it could be a little more interesting. I don't have a better option, but I'd have to agree with you there. See you later, Andrew. Thanks for popping by again. Hey, Danelle, welcome back. Just got home from work, had a good day. What up, everyone here in the live stream? Thank you for joining us. Kings just scored here, 2-1. So yeah. Oilers with some big hits again, throwing the body around. I would have been a fan anyways. My main reason for being an Avs fan is being from Colorado. Makes sense. Are you surprised the Avalanche swept the Predators? No, not really. I'm surprised that Nashville didn't win one, but... Kevin says, welcome, Kevin. Good to see you again. I feel like the Canadians got to be a whack name. Hello, NFA Dream. LA didn't really tap until Gretzky, just saying. That's fair. Who scored? For LA, it was Kempe. And then for the Oilers, it was Cassian. And then I think you were here for the first goal, but it was Stetcher. All it takes is a spark, says Gene. Absolutely. NFA says LA. Colorado. Worst team is Hurricanes. Why would you name your team after a natural disaster? Yeah. Aren't hurricanes pretty common in Carolina as well? It's like... I don't want to say it's in bad taste, but it's like, a little bit weird. Team name, not the team. Yeah. Yeah, because they have a good team. Montreal does have a lame name, but it's so historic. Yeah. I have to agree with you there. Yeah, for a team with a bad name, I don't know. Like, all the ones that I'm not really a fan of, like, they make sense. Like St. Louis Blues, like, it's not really a, powerful name. Because, like, when I think of blues, I think of, like, just, like, chill music, right? But, I mean, it's okay as far as names go. It's just not what I would have picked for a hockey name. Allie, is Avalanche not a natural disaster? I didn't even pick up on that. JP says, go Kings, go. Okay, yeah. Joke right over my head there. Glad someone picked up on it for you, though. Donnell saying, as a local New York sports fan, Rangers down 3-1 to the damn Penguins, getting outplayed by a third-string goaltender, and Devils get the second pick in the draft. Meanwhile, Islanders stay at number 13. Yeah, not a good time to be a Rangers fan. You're right. June saying, Hurricanes logo is so bad that nobody cares about their name. I don't know. I don't mind it. I like the red and black style too. Like red's obviously overused in hockey jerseys, but I do like the red and black because that's different. NFA Dream asks, who's your favorite team other than the Oilers? I'm gonna have to go with the Ducks. I host the Ducks podcast on the Hockey Podcast Network. You can follow us at Quack Report Pod, Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, and then just search the Quack Report on YouTube to follow that. And yeah, I've really fallen in love with the Ducks, covering them with the Hockey Podcast Network. Colorado, what Canadian team is going to be the team to break the streak? Hopefully Edmonton. Quick's helmet came off there. Give him a penalty. He did that on purpose. I'm just kidding. Average Man saying Blues is very overused. Kevin, draft was low-key boring. No super major upsets. Yeah, just New Jersey hopping up a few rounds is it. I honestly forgot to even watch it. The hype was pretty low on it. Donnell asking, hey, Carter, are you surprised that Islanders fired Barry Trotz yesterday? Yeah, absolutely I am. This is on Lou. He has lost his damn mind. Yeah, I mean, because they went to the finals the last couple of years, but I mean, if he thinks there's a better coach out there, it makes sense. So we'll see what his plan is. But I don't know. I've really liked Barry Trotz as a coach, and I think firing him could potentially be a mistake. Allie doesn't like the Hurricanes logo either. Red doesn't even make sense for a hurricane either. That's fair. It's been almost 30 years since the last Canadian team winning the Cup. Do Ducks fans know why Ducks are called Ducks aside from the movie? I actually don't even know that. I just always assumed it was because of the movie. Bushbaum rises up high. I really like this Cassian Yamamoto McDavid line. It's hungry. And I think it makes Draisaitl's line a little more dangerous too. MLB, Cleveland Gardeners is a really bad name. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. McDavid just missed on a pass to McDavid or to Cassian there. Richard, you're a Ducks fan? To this day, Timo Solani was one of the most exciting players I've ever watched. Yeah, dude's insane. Yeah, I am a Ducks fan. Fell in love with them a few years ago, covering them or starting to cover them with Hockey Podcast Network. Gene says, I would agree, Richard. Ali says, that's why. It was because of the movie. How much time is left in the game? 7 minutes to go in the second, and then we got a whole third period to go. Am I shocked the Lightning are down 3-2 to the Maple Leafs and Hurricanes up 3-2 to the Bruins? Shocked the Lightning are down, but I think they'll come back and take it to game 7, and then it's anybody's game. I'm not shocked that the Hurricanes are up on the Bruins. I thought that was going to be a 4 or 5 game series, honestly, in the Hurricanes' favor. See you later, average man. Hopefully see you back for the end of the game here. What's the worst logo in the NHL? In my opinion, it's the Capitals word logo, not the Eagle. Yeah, the Eagle logo is awesome. Again, I'm going to get back to that one in the intermission. But Ali says, I'm from San Diego, MLB Padres. I don't like their name, but historic, I guess. Yeah, 7 minutes to go here in the second. Shots 21-11 in the second period. They are 6-5 in favor of the Oilers, though, and 10-5 hits in favor of the Oilers. So still keeping physical, but Oilers, keeping the King shots down, getting a few of their own, so which is a drastic difference compared to the first here. I'll toss up the match stats for a bit here. I wonder if they update the lineups on here. I've never actually noticed. No, they don't. They just keep them from the starting lineup. But we've seen some very different, some very different line combinations for the Edmonton Oilers here. We've got where am I in the comments? We've got Kevin saying, have you checked out minor league baseball team names? Rocket City Trash Panda says, got to be my favorite. No Angels bias. Oh, another King's goal. I must be behind on my stream a little bit. No, it says I'm live. So you guys are just ahead. Time travelers. I saw Sorensen here put some goal emojis on. And a let's go from Cheesy Bacon. James also asks, who here is also happy the Leafs won tonight? Could have been a little bit of a hold there on Athanasiou, but we'll let it go. Oh, yeah. Brown just winning that battle with Hyman. Nasty hit, or reverse hit on him, but 'tis what it is. It's playoff hockey, I guess. Yeah, 3-1 now. Boo goal from Ali. Like the Savannah Bananas too. Follow them on TikTok in minor league. Is this your second playoff game stream? Yes, it is. Number 2. Tarasenko scored for the Blues, Colorado says. So 3-2 in that one now. Is that right? Wingnut saying also Amarillo sod poodles. What? That's crazy. I feel like you guys are making these up. Leafs, nature's toilet paper. Just kidding. Oh, nice. So Oilers now down by 2 at home. Hate to see that, honestly. Yeah. Ali's been saying it all night. We need some more need some more shots. Obviously, we need more goals, but James says the way the Vegas Knights got in. We got Kane, Cassian, McDavid out. Yeah, I'm glad to see Kane back with McDavid because they look good together. So that would probably mean Draisaitl, McLeod, Yamamoto. Yeah, Kings are going to be playing their game of hockey now. That we're not going to get a lot of space. So I don't like this 2-goal lead personally. Yeah, they're not giving the Oilers anything. Danelle says 4-2 Blues. Okay, I missed another goal here. Hey, welcome back, James Brown. Go Kings, he says. JP, Anaheim has the most different species of birds and ducks of all California. Welcome, Ducks fans. Oh, I didn't know that. Maybe that's where... Maybe they took that as inspiration for the movie, and then the movie led to the team. I don't know. Well, if the Leafs don't win a cup in the next 2, yeah. Tarasenko scored again. Okay. JP says that's not why they are named the Ducks, though. Or Ali says, JP, that's not why they are named the Ducks. The team was created by Walt Disney after the Mighty Ducks Disney movie success. And then Kevin says, try this. Akron Rubber Ducks because they're the rubber capital of the world. Weird. If the Leafs don't win a cup in the 2 years, their latest cup ring will be taken off the cup. Oh, damn. Okay. Yeah, that's why your first message didn't make sense. Mexican Giant back saying, let's go Kings. 4 minutes to go here in the second period. Shots 22-12 for the Kings. Also 3-1 are the goals. Oilers look like they have the energy sucked right out of them. Like there's been some soft passes going up and down the ice. Not a fan. Not a fan. Yeah, McDavid back out again. We've seen him a lot more. So good save by Smith. That's what the boys need here. We got Rosslyn saying, Edmonton sucks. Go Calgary. Welcome, Rosslyn. Not a fan of your takes, but I guess I'll let you stick around. Allie, they're not shooting. You're right. Also, Rosslyn, go Leafs. A Leafs and a Flames fan. Wild. Don't see many of those. Colorado had a a question here. Can't believe that word slipped my mind. What's everybody's least favorite teams? Least favorite is tied between the Red Wings and the Golden Knights. I can't stand the Flames. Absolutely hate them. That's got to be my worst. Or my least favorite team. They are the worst. Allie, if I was a goalie and my team was not shooting, I would simply smack him on the head. I wouldn't put that past Smith, that's for sure. JP says, Allie, Anaheim is a capital of duck species in California. Richard says, my bracket has this series going to 7 with an Oilers triumph, hopefully. And this is from a Rangers fan who picked Pens in 6. So, as a Rangers fan, you picked the Pens. Wild. I mean, could be. It could be Pens in 5 as well. But James, so I really don't have a bad team, but hated Boston for winning over Vancouver. Yeah. JP, go Kings, go. Told you Kings will do something tonight. Hopefully they do less. Is your Edmonton still the city of champions? Not these days. Least favorite is the Golden Knights and the Kings from Allie. James, did the Kings lead the league in fewest shots against per game? I don't know, actually. And then go Leafs, go Calgary from Rosalind. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure on that. I'll maybe check in the intermission. Let me star that so I can come back to it. Josephus says Red Wings and then the Wild are the least favorite. I guess makes sense from an Avs fan. Yeah, those are the kind of the two historic rivals there. Don't like that hit by Lazard after the goal on Smith. That could have been avoided. So, like to see Smith a little fired up though, because he plays good when he's fired up like that. So, Ali says, I also think the Rangers just have bad vibes. I quite enjoy the Rangers. So, McDavid, Kane, Cassian out here again against the Anderson line. Oh no, Anderson's a defenseman, isn't he? The no line. That makes sense. Yeah. From an Oilers perspective, I'm not looking forward to this. That was a bad turnover by Cassian. I'd like to see a little more fire thrown Moore's way for tucking that one in after it hit the netting, but don't really see it. FGO. How the hell do we win 6-0, 8-2, and then lose 4-0 and are losing 3-1? Don't know, man. That's how she goes, I guess. Sorensen, no champs here, just superstars. James Brown says, yeah, I hate the Sharks. Colorado, honestly, I had the Panthers sweeping the Caps, but they're struggling. Yeah, I mean, Caps are kind of like the Penguins, I think, where they're just, and the Bruins, like they're not going to go down without a fight. They're a good veteran team, so. Also, didn't even mention Chicago. I don't hate the players, but hate the team and everything it stands for. Yeah, not a great organization, that's for sure. I'm realistic. The Rangers don't have experience and they're young. Yeah, they'll be amazing in a few years, Richard. Your Rangers for sure. Allie, dangerous. Why are they playing like this? Yeah, I don't know. Do the Oilers know this is an important playoff game? I don't think anyone told them. No. What do you think about the Oilers defense? It's better than it's been the last few years. Not fantastic tonight, though. Rawson, did you watch the Leafs in Tampa? There's a catch. Whoever wins from this series will win the Stanley Cup. I didn't watch that one, no, but I heard it was a really solid game. And like the best one of the series. So I wouldn't be surprised, yeah, if one of those two won the cup. Like, if the Leafs win, like that's a huge momentum boost beating the Bolts, right? Good offensive pressure by the Oilers here, but Hyman gets cross-checked down. No call, of course. Finally seeing the whistles go away in the playoffs, it looks like. But they're still around in the offensive zone. I like the battle here of this line. The Draisaitl line finally not paired up against the Deneau line. Although Kopitar, Iafallo, that's a pretty big line too. Bushbaum? No, stopped by Quick. James Sorensen here. Cheers to the chat and James. Good to say hi to myself, yeah. Kings looking like 2014. Looking pretty good, yeah. Allie would love a goal. Yeah, Oilers need one here. Colorado, my top 3 favorite teams, Avs, Devils, and Edmonton. And my top 3 least favorite, Wings, Golden Knights, and Leafs. James, thanks for the game. Cheers. Thanks, James. Hope to see you again soon. Yeah, 2 minutes ago here in the second period, 3-1, LA leads. Love to see the Oilers open things up a little bit here. But, oh, God, their passing is awful tonight. Ward Smith was going to clear that one over the glass, but come on, Kane. Oh, my God. Colorado, I need to stay on topic. Yeah, I got to stay on topic too. Well, just over a minute to go here in second. It's James saying, I think the Kings' spacing and player control in games 2 and 3 was really bad, which plays into the Oilers game 100%. Yeah, it does. Oh, we got a little bit of a tussle. Kane and Lizotte. Gloves are still on, though. Oh, Dursey, you're fine. Get up. Which, yes, you're right, James. It does play into the Oilers game. Last 2 games, Oilers getting 0 space, which was the Kings game. Yep. June, least favorite team in Canada are the Leafs because their fans buy out the Rogers Arena on the days we play. I hate the Bruins because of 2011. I'll save your question here, Allie, for the intermission. What are the penalties going to be? Richard, you remember this comment when Oilers win in 7? Might not my name, but definitely the comment. Oh, no, I'll remember your name and your comment. It's locked in there now. Yeah, it was a good lift by Brown. Yeah, they're right. It is in the hands. Ooh, big hit by Kane on Lizotte. And then Dursey just like can't take a punch or what? What happened here? Oh, cross-check from Cassian. Okay, makes sense. Can the Oilers score, please, says Hockey Froggy. First of all, welcome to the chat. And yes, absolutely. We need one here with a minute to go. Roslyn, not an Oilers fan, but like your passion. Oilers should have finished this series. This is an easy one for the Oilers. Should have been easy. I mean, the regular season was back and forth, but thanks for the kind words here. I wonder what the penalties are. Still waiting to hear on those. Chun-Li, 3-1 Kings. Oh, no. Yeah. Yeah. He looks like home when I have a tummy ache. Richard, go Kings go. No game 7. And James says the Oilers lose their secret weapon, oil. Cassian and Kane in the box. So likely going to be a Kings power play here. Ooh, that's actually kind of an elbow to the head on Kane. I didn't see that elbow, so I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a penalty for that. Yeah, LA power play, 2 minutes. Colorado says, something that is great is every team in my family has won a cup in the 21st century. Oh, nice. Lucky you. Oh, he cross-checks the back, always looks painful. Yeah. Roughing seems to be the penalty. Playoff hockey's never easy. You're right, James. Justin, just tuning in now. When is McDavid's breaking point with this team if the Oilers don't go far again? How many more years of this can he take? I think he'll be fine. He's a battler. He'll be around for a while. Ali, pretty bad move, honestly, by Cassian. Yeah, dumb play. Yeah, I'm assuming Cassian got called on that cross-check there, and then they probably gave roughing to Lizotte or Dursey. I don't know. Oh, no, Dursey's on the ice, so probably Lizotte there. 30 seconds to go in the period here, so we'll have a minute carryover on the Kings power play, assuming, knock on wood, they don't score. Yeah, another tough period. Oilers still not with a ton of shots. It looked good for a moment, but good save by Smith. Nurse taking a run at Deneau here. Like to see that fire. Maybe get some sparks going for the third period. Allie, Oilers feeling the pressure, but they're not showing it in their play. I agree 100%. Allie, I don't think McDavid even cares much about winning. He does, I think. I'm just going to keep us updated on the Blues game. Thanks, Colorado. Much appreciated. Yeah, what are some second period stats here? 8 shots on goal. Okay, so pretty even, actually. Penalty minutes, 8 for the Oilers, though, and 4 for the Kings. Hate to see that. 14-12 hits in favor of Edmonton, so good physicality going both ways. But in the match, 24 shots for the Kings, 13 for the Oilers, and Oilers out hitting 34-21. But a lot of that is hangover from the first. And Oilers clear it down, so that should do it for the period. Yeah, 1 minute left in the power play when the Kings come back. And hey, Renil, welcome. Good to see you again, NFA. It's still 3-1. Yes, still 3-1. End of the second period. Maybe get some hype by scoring goals instead of starting fights. That would be good too. Shots pretty even for the Blues Wild game, 27 and 29 respectively for the Blues and Wild. Nice. And still 4-2, I'm assuming, in that one. Richard, this time I mean it. Good night, wonderful hockey people. Good night, Richard. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, if you got any questions for the intermission, would love to hear that. Ali actually has some questions, so start thinking about some hockey conspiracies. Start thinking about worst hockey team names and worst logos as well. Those are kind of the ones I got lined up. So, yes, still 4-2 for the Blues. Okay. Yeah, we're going to take a quick break here for a couple minutes. And on the other side, we'll take some questions in this intermission break.
All right, team, time to bet NFL games. Confidence.
I'm feeling a parlay with more legs than a spider.
So 9 legs.
Roll the dice, baby.
Indecision.
We pick one home favorite. I abstain.
You can't abstain.
Boring. 6-leg parlay, 2 home dogs, all hitting the over. Boom!
Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and feel the NFL action like never before.
All right, welcome back to the Kings and Oilers second intermission question period, I guess we could call it. I got some questions lined up here. Actually, some of these from earlier. Actually, Ethan asked, this was actually from the first intermission. I forgot to bring it up. Who do you think is winning the Vezina? I have Saros winning. Nah, I think Shesterkin, honestly. Worst logo in the NHL, from Colorado. He said it's the Capitals word logo, not the eagle. Yeah, because the eagle's pretty good. Worst logo in the NHL. I'm gonna go Flames. How uncreative can you get? You just take a C and add some flames to it. Like, come on. Their Blasty logo is pretty good. Give them that one. James asked if the Kings led the league in fewest shots against per game. I looked it up just during the break here. They were second. This is according to statmuse.com. Carolina actually led with 28.17 shots against per game, whereas LA 28.55. So, yeah, not surprising. And kind of maybe makes sense as to why the Oilers aren't having as many shots here, because Kings are a good, solid defensive team. What else we got here? Chun Lee asking, what is your favorite team? Mine is the Oilers. I've been an Oilers fan since 2006 in their cup run there. Second is the Ducks. So Oilers, Ducks, kind of everybody else. Flames at the bottom. That's my ranking. NFA Dream, how many Oilers jerseys do I have? I'm going to say that you have 4 Oilers jerseys. That's my guess. Allie, Tom Hodges, emergency backup for the Ducks, wins the Vezina. Web D is so bad. It's not the worst. Flames logo is actually all right because it's easy to draw. That's true. Web D was cool for like 1 year. I like the Coyotes logo, especially. Oh, I love the Conchina. That's amazing. Love that one. Colorado goals for Blues Wild games are Kaprizov has both wild goals and Saad has a goal. Ryan O'Reilly has 1 and Tarasenko with 2. Interesting. Allie asking, do I have 2 different McDavid jerseys or are you wearing a different one right now? Yeah, so I got the McDavid on the wall and then I have my Draisaitl jersey on tonight. That's not what I wanted. There we go. I wanted to say, Wingnut saying break time, smoke them if you got them. Yeah, we're in the intermission here. And what else we got? Ali asks for the intermission, any good hockey conspiracy theories? Mine, pretty standard one. I think the draft lottery is 100% rigged. Come on, you're doing it behind closed doors. Like it just makes too much sense. Like with all the lotteries over the years, like, oh, this team is really struggling and not making enough money. Let's throw them a high pick. Yeah, so that's mine. Is that the draft lottery is like low key rigged. But let me know if you guys have any as well, because I know there's tons. Chun Lee says, oh, cool. I've been a fan of the Canucks sometime before 2011. Nice. Yeah, I've always kind of respected the Canucks, especially with like the Sedins. Man, I loved watching the Sedins play. So I don't really have anything bad against the Canucks. I know I'm supposed to hate them with them being a Pacific Division Western Canadian rival, but never do. Colorado. The Coyotes logos with the coyote holding the stick is trash. But the one where it's just the head howling is amazing. Yeah, no, that's a good one too. Oh, so you don't like the Kachina jersey? No, I like it. You have 3 actually. Nice. Close one though. Yeah, I think I said 4. I was thinking 3, but Ali said same. Lottery is for sure rigged. Jujun, Penn's getting Crosby was very odd. Yeah, and I mean, look at how big that franchise is now, right? Chun-Li at Colorado. I like the new Coyotes logo. NFA Dream. What about you? How many jerseys do you have? For Oilers jerseys, I have David Draisaitl, Nuge. I have a Hall, and then I have a blank away jersey. So I think I have 5. Actually, no, I have 6. I have one from kind of the 06, early 2000s era, the like navy blue with the copper. It's way too small for me, so I don't wear it anymore, but I still have it. So yeah, I have 6. And then I have this Mighty Duck jersey. I have another Silverberg jersey, which is 8. I have a Team Canada jersey. And then I have the Quack Report jersey for my show, which is 10. I think that's it. Am I missing any? No, so I have 10 jerseys. Nate, my co-host, who was on the last live stream with me, and we do the Quack Report together. He has a ton. He's lost count. Colorado, can I guess how many jerseys you have? I'm going to say, because you've been a fan since 94, so you got to have a lot, like kind of over the decades. I'm going to say, you seem like a collector. I'm going to say you got 12. Okay, wow, that's a lot. What's my favorite one? I like the Nuge. It's here. I'll just get it. I'll show it to you. But it is it's the one from I wore it in game 1 when I did the live stream. But it's the alternate this year, the navy with an orange. So yeah, I like that one. I got to say that's my favorite. Ali, what do you think of the Canada roster? For the World Championship. Honestly, I haven't really seen it. I know some of the guys that are on it, but I mean, given the teams that are out, I think it's good. And then, after this round's over, there'll be a few more. So, but yeah, honestly, I haven't looked at it. Colorado, wrong. You have 4. I just became a fan in 2019. Oh, okay. Who was the other Avs fan in here that had been a fan since 94? You're a new hockey fan. Oh, well, awesome. Welcome to hockey, I guess. A belated welcome to hockey. Yeah. Who was the other Colorado fan? Yeah, I don't remember. I'm trying to scroll back, but there's way too many comments. You guys have been too talkative. So, okay, 4. Nice. What names do you have on your jerseys, Colorado? And let me know in the chat too, any of you guys with your favorite jerseys out of the ones you own, or it can just be a jersey that you like in the NHL. So, or favorite one of all time. Yeah, let's talk jerseys here. Ali, Comtois on it. I don't know who else. I didn't really take a look. Either Letary on USA, Dostal's on the Czech team. I don't know who else from the Ducks is where. Yeah, let's take a look here. Team Canada, World's roster. Guess I should specify hockey. Yeah, so Barzal and Shabbat, they say, are the headliners. Forwards, Josh Anderson, Matt Barzal, Drake Batherson, Max Comtois, Dylan Cousins, Pierre-Luc Dubois, Morgan Geekie, Noah Gregor, Kent Johnson, Adam Lowry, Dawson Mercer, Eric Odell, Nicholas Waugh, and Cole Sillinger. That's not bad for forwards, actually. I like that. Defense, Thomas Shabbat, Ryan Graves, Nick Holden, Dyson Mayo, Travis Sanheim, Damon Severson, Zach Whitecloud. Not a ton of big names, but like I said, there's going to be 8 more teams to choose from right away here. Goaltenders are Dreger, Logan Thompson, and Matt Tompkins. I don't even know who Matt Tompkins is, but I like that tandem of Dreger and Logan Thompson, though. Yeah, that's good. Ali says, best is my Zegras orange alternate jersey. Ooh, nice. I also have a white away Getzlaff jersey. 2 good choices. That's awesome. NFA, who's my favorite player? I know it's a really common answer from Oilers fans, but I love McDavid. I love watching the dude play. Out in my living room, I have a Mick shrine with a bunch of framed pictures of him and a bunch of Oilers merch, and there's a few Draisaitl things on there as well. But I kind of love McDavid, Draisaitl, and Nuge all equally, especially with how long Nuge has been around and how much shit he's put up with. So, you know what? I kind of got to say all 3 of those guys. Ali, glad for Logan Thompson. Get him away from Vegas. Yeah, put him on a team that's not Vegas. I'd love to see what he can do in Worlds. I think that's a good opportunity for him. Colorado, here's your 4 jerseys here. I have a home McKinnon jersey, alternate retro jersey. Nice. I also have home Landeskog and an old Varlamov that doesn't fit. Nice. Solid. Yeah, nice. Some nice variety there as well, like through the ages and range of players as well. No Makar jersey, or is your plan to get Makar on the alternate retro there? Or maybe Makar in a different jersey. Blues Wild 5-2 with 1:33 to go in the third period. Empty net goal, I'm assuming. Ali, although I am liking McDavid more as I'm watching this series and him on their social media lately. Oh no, he's growing on me. Yeah, seeing him with Ben is so heartwarming. Ben Stelter there. That's yeah, it's great to see them. NFA Dream. What do you think about basketball? I kind of only watch it in playoffs, honestly. And even then I don't really watch it. I just kind of follow it. I like the Raptors. Being a Toronto guy, I generally root for them, but I tried to get into basketball back in 2016. But yeah, I don't know. It's not one that I can really get into. So it's but I do like it. It's more that I just can't watch all the sports, you know. But the Hockey Podcast Network is affiliated with the Basketball Podcast Network. You can follow them at HoopsPodNet, I believe is their handle. But yeah, the Basketball Podcast Network is a great follow. They do watch-alongs as well on their channel, and they have podcasts all over the place. So would recommend that. Colorado Boren says the retro is also McKinnon. Nice. Tarasenko got the hat trick with the empty net. Good for him. Was that game in St. Louis? I don't remember. Or no, game 5 would be back in Minnesota, right? Oh, it doesn't say. I'm pretty sure it's in Minnesota, though. I didn't even realize Toronto had an NBA team, says Ali. Yeah, the only Canadian team. They actually won the NBA championship in 2020. Was that when it was? It was like their first one ever. But I will get Makar, Mikko, and Burakovsky, the guy who shot the puck so hard it went through the net. Yeah. Toronto basically part of America since they have an MLB team and NBA team? No, it's just like the only part of Canada that gets any recognition, with the exception of Vancouver occasionally, because I think they're like they have their soccer team, and I feel like they used to have an MLB team. Oh no, I'm thinking Montreal, and then Montreal gets love because of Quebec. So those are kind of the only 3 teams or cities that exist in Canada. So when bands go on like their North American tours, it's like a whole bunch of dates across all 50 states, and then they go to Toronto and they go to Vancouver, maybe Montreal, and if they're feeling real ballsy, they'll go to Calgary, and that's it. Those are their only stops. So yeah, Canada doesn't get a lot of love for hockey or sports or entertainment in general. Blues beat the Wild 5-2 final, take a 3-2 series lead. Damn, stealing one at home there. For Minnesota. Thanks, Ali, for confirming there. But I still think that series goes to 7. I think Minnesota steals in St. Louis, and then anything happens in Game 7. Colorado, they need an NFL team. I would love to see a Canadian NFL team, but I don't know. With the CFL being its thing, I don't know if they'll ever get one. I already read that one. How do you expect the Oilers to play this upcoming period? I feel like how I expect them to play and how I want them to play is different, but I want them to just forget about the physicality a little bit and just focus on getting pucks towards the net and trying to get rebounds and really test quick, because they got to get something greasy. I think they're trying to play too perfect of a game, and that's not how they're going to beat this Kings team down 3-1. But I don't know. As a Oilers fan, I just don't have a lot of hope that they're going to be able to come back in this game. So yeah, what I want and what I expect, I think, are 2 different things. Good question. Thank you, Hockey Froggy. I think Vancouver seems like a cooler place than Toronto. I've never been to Vancouver. Actually, no, that's a lie. I've been once, but I was only there for a day. And it was a long time since I went to Toronto, so I can't actually say. I think both have their ups and downs, though. NBA had 2 Canadian teams, Raptors and Grizzlies, but the Grizzlies moved from Memphis from Vancouver. Okay. I didn't know that, actually. Thanks, Danelle, for the info. That sucks. In Northern California, I always have the choice of going to concerts in San Diego or LA if they're feeling silly. Irvine, too, which is by Anaheim. I don't think the NFL would put a team in Canada. Yeah, I have to agree with you on that, Danelle. It's odd to me that Campbell was the head of Department of Player Safety when his son was playing on a cup-winning team. Then the emails were leaked that he gave suspensions based on how much he liked a player. Not surprising. The Department of Player Safety is a joke. I say have the CFL and NFL have their normal seasons, but then have two champions versus in a big championship. I think the leagues are too different for them to be able to do that with like the different rules. And also the NFL is, I would be very surprised if a CFL team ever won in that championship. You know, it's the NFL team is a much better league in my opinion. Much more talented league, we'll say. Think a Canadian NFL team would be cool, but don't see it happening either. Yeah, and if they do, it goes to Toronto. Kings looking strong, says JP, and Oilers trying too hard, and they're slowing down. Absolutely. Danelle, sorry, I mean the NFL wouldn't put a team in Canada. Yeah. Did you say NBA? I didn't notice. Oh, no, you said NFL. Yeah. Colorado. It's a take. Looks like we're coming up on puck drop here. Kings series record after Game 5 win, 6-1. After Game 5 loss for the Oilers, 3-3. Or 3-3. Oilers series record after Game 5 win, 7-0. After Game 5 loss, 0-4. Don't show me these stats, Sportsnet. Unless the Oilers are going to win this game. I don't want to see that. But I mean, history doesn't always repeat, right? Bullet season, welcome to the chat. Saying Oilers are going to win. Says they're 2-2 with Flames. Yeah, Flames. Yeah. Oh, yeah, their series is 2-2. Yeah, that was a big win for them last night. Colorado, if the NFL is thinking about moving Jacksonville teams to London, I think a Canadian team will become a thing by 2040. Mayo, bad stats. Yeah, not looking good. But thanks for the early reminder of the stats. Got that in for the start of the third period. Right at puck drop there. And June says it's specifically odd to me because Campbell never suspended Marchand for hitting the Sedins so much in their 2011 finals. Maybe Marchand paid him off. And RJ saying 5-2 Wild. Or 5-2 Blues over the Wild. Sorry. Bullet season. There's a good team with Connor McDavid and Nugent Hopkins and Darnell Nurse. Don't forget about Dry. He's good too. Yeah. Kings finishing off their power play here. 30 seconds to go in that. Darnell Nurse flying into the zone shorthanded though. Like to see this, trying to, take a few offensive chances, but that plays into the Kings' hands, so I'm not sure how that's going to go. Hate Marchand, but also somehow love him, says Allie. Yeah, I mean, respect the hockey player, but I hate the antics. I think he could tone them down. But I mean, that's his style, right? But as a hockey player, and especially as a Canadian, I love that. So Oilers kill off the penalty here. Hopefully they can get flying now. Kings ice the puck, so McDavid line is going to be out there now. See if we saw things shaken up. Well, we did see things get shaken up in the second period line-wise, but we'll see how they look in the third. Colorado. Plus, this playoffs is going great for the Avs so far. Kadri's not been suspended yet. Better knock on wood for that. It's still early. Draisaitl, McDavid, Yamamoto. I like that. Load that up for the icing here. Get some tired Kings. Oh, come on. So, Kings put it down. Are they going to call that an ice? No, they said Barry could have got there, I guess. Okay. Allie, will THPN do streams of games other than the NHL? Yes, the Basketball Podcast Network does streams. I assume the Pigskin Podcast Network does some, but I don't know. Allie, my stream is buffering so bad. Can we get a fuck ESPN in the chat for Allie's sake? Question for Oilers fans from Rosalind. Who you will take, McDavid or Austin Matthews from Leafs? Sorry, I have a question for the Oilers fan. Who will take, McDavid or Austin Matthews from Leafs and Calgary fan? Are you asking like who I would rather have on a team, McDavid or Matthews? Sorry, I don't know if I understand your question totally. Colorado, let's say if the Blues move on, that's going to be an amazing and brutal series. Yeah, for sure. Colorado, St. Louis, that'll be a good one. Oh, Allie, I mean, like, will they do World Championship, etc.? Yeah, they did some World Junior ones, so I imagine that we'll probably do some. They might do some World Champion. I'm actually not sure because the NHL is where the money is. Big saves by Smith. Love to see that. That should get the team fired up. Allie, McDavid better than Matthews always. Absolutely. Not to take anything from Matthews, but I would take McDavid over Matthews any day. 60 goals is nothing to scoff at, though, in a season for Matthews. Kings with some good offensive zone pressure. Don't like to see that, but puck goes out of play, so time to regroup. Colorado, hot take, Austin Matthews is overrated. I think he's just rated. Yeah, just rated. Don't get me wrong. He has some things on his game I think he could work on. He's not perfect, but it's hard to say overrated when you score 60 goals in a season. Hallie agrees, though. Tarasenko got a hattie in the third from LRG Tilt. Yeah, amazing. That's a good effort. I mean, even if one's an empty net, it's not an easy goal in the playoffs anyways. Oilers draw a penalty here. Let's go. I like to see that. They've been working hard, just trying to battle through the tight checking Kings. So I like that. I think that's how they need to play to beat this Kings team. The power play does not hurt either. I missed the call. Probably a hooking call. Lizotte was pretty on top of Nugent Hopkins there. High stick. I very much missed that on Nuge there. Allie has some things in real life that he has to work on, like not being a dickhead. Yeah, I'd have to agree with on that one. Leafs and Calgary fan had the same energy as I can bite off 2 wagon wheels at once. 60 goals, yet he can't bring Toronto past the second round. We'll see. McDavid, oh, what a move! Goes upstairs just 3 seconds into the power play. Love to see that. Get him back into the game. Get the crowd in. Let's go. Rogers Place is going nuts now, and the outside too. I missed what happened off the draw, how that... I just saw McDavid in front of the net, and then King, just shitting his pants. Perfect. Good face-off win by Dry and Hyman. Give credit to him. He definitely helped on that face-off there. Oh, beautiful. Some magic. Time check. Yeah, 17:03, 02, 1, zeros, 59, 58, 57, 56, 55. Hopefully that helps you, Josephus. So 3-2. Oilers get on the board early on in the third period. We got ourselves a 1-goal game. Looked a little chippy there from Deneau on CC. A little cross-check never hurt nobody. How's the third period looked? Even on shots. Hits 1-0 Kings. Yeah, so things just kind of opening up, a little more focus on the offense here. Love it. Let's go back to the match stats here. Can't wait to see that on highlight reels for the next week. That was a good one. Who's the Kings captain? It's Anze Kopitar. It was Dustin Brown for a while, but it's been Kopitar the last 3-4 years, I think. 4 maybe. Don't quote me on that, though. Allie. Okay, Oilers waking up. Let's go. Yeah. Barnes firing. McDavid's into it again. Let's buckle down. Glad you got synced back up there, Josephus. Another offensive zone draw. We got McDavid. We're not going to see the same move again. I would love to, but I doubt it. Just his second goal of the playoffs. Interesting. I know he's got a lot of assists, but I thought he had more goals than that. But love to see it. Actually, I picked him in Tim's, so there we go. That I'll get my streak back on 1. Oh, I thought Draisaitl was going to bury that. Oof. A little bit of chaos around the zone now. Yeah, like Ali said again, I got to bring this comment back up. Oilers waking up. So you cannot bait off 2 wagon wheels at once. Challenge accepted. Ethan. Colorado board. Edmonton has 2 of the best players and still can't get past the first round. They won't even beat a weak LA team. Let's see. There's still lots of hockey to play here. Nice save by the LA goalie. Absolutely. Quick is looking real good again. If the Kings lose this game, it's not because of him. If they win, it's very much because of him. Allie, why would you bite a wagon wheel? Is this a Canadian thing? I feel like we talked about that. Was that on the last live stream? Maybe it was another episode, but yeah, wagon wheels are different things, I think, in Canada and America. I forget what you guys call them down in the States, but it's like the chocolate-covered marshmallowy graham crackery things. Yes, moon pie. That's what it was that we talked about on the TQR stream. Yes, it's the same as a moon pie. Yes. Did you think actual wagon wheels, like wheels on a little red wagon? Joseph is glad I stayed for the third. This is getting good. Yeah, things are tightening up. Getting into the hockey now and a little bit less of the physicality. Yeah, 15-ish minutes to go in the game. So we still got lots of hockey for Edmonton to tie it up, and they are flying. Got the Kings back on their heels, knock on wood just a little bit. Cassian, Nuge, and Archibald putting that line together, going to work down low. Oh, come on, stream. No time to buffer. Oh, Ali was thinking Oregon Trail wagon wheel. Yeah. Colorado saying, in my opinion, one of the biggest disadvantages for Edmonton in the playoffs is they are one of the least, if not the least, playoff experienced team. Yeah, they haven't been around for a long time when they do make the playoffs. So you're right. The core has some experience though, with experience with losing, so they know how not to play, anyways. Which I think is a big thing. They've talked about that with Tampa Bay. They had to lose to Colorado, they had to lose to Columbus to learn how to lose, so that they could learn how to win. So, stream is so far behind. Just showed the McDavid goal. Oh, rip! might be time to refresh for you. Ethan Burns. Aren't wagon wheels like the same as Joe Louis? Yeah, they've got tons of different names, but yeah, Allie calls them moon pies, at least down in California. So can you get a time check? Yeah, we're at 13, 46, 45, 44, 43, 42. Got the Let's Go Oilers chant going. I can hear that just faintly. I just have the stream just pretty low. Time again for Joseph, 29, 28, 27. Shots this period, they're showing are 5-3 for the Oilers over the Kings. Is that what this says? It does. Look at that. Everybody's lined up. Hopefully they can keep the pressure on. Can't give the Kings anything here. What is Edmonton's streak for made the playoffs? Did they make it 2 seasons ago or no? It depends if you count the play-in or not. They faced Chicago in like the play-in for the bubble playoffs. Some people count it. Some people don't. I do. But so I'll say 3 years, but 2 for the regular seasons, normal seasons. Fortunately, no goals while it was buffering. Yeah. Oh, Athanasiou going hard to the net. Big save by Smith. Who was that on? Oh, come on. You can't call that penalty. Calling McDavid on that? Come on. I'd love to see that Smith save again. Yeah. Well, first on Athanasiou here. Good stick by Hyman. And then that was Brown. Smith gets the pad out on there. Okay. You know what? Yeah, McDavid dug in a little bit on that. I'll go back on that. Ali says, I think Nate is the only person. Yeah, my co-host Nate, I think, is the only person that doesn't count the play-in. So we'll say 3 years. Donnell, people have been saying that the Devils have become the new Oilers, getting top picks in the draft lottery. Yeah, got another second overall pick. But man, they're going to look scary. I think if they do it right, they can be good in 3 years, 2-3 years. They got to get a goalie. They got to stop signing bad contracts, but they're looking good. June saying Joe Louis is a chocolate covered. Oh, red velvet mini cake. Oh, damn. The ambrosia of gas station snacks and also very robust. I once celebrated my birthday with a candle inserted into a Joe Louis cake. I'm going to have to try and find some of those. I love red velvet. Cover that in chocolate. That would be good. Honestly, the Kings are surprising me by fighting in this series, let alone making the playoffs. They got a ton of experience, man. Like that's, they know how to do it. Like, yeah, that's really what it comes down to. June, that is the most Canadian thing ever. Yeah. There are historical reasons why you cannot support Flames and Leafs at the same time. Yeah, I think we're in for one hell of a ride to finish this game off. Do we see overtime? What do you guys think? The Oilers tie it up. Do the Oilers take the lead in regulation? Do the Kings close this one out? You guys let me know what you think. This is very similar vibes to game one. So, yeah, we'll see. Allie, okay, but have you had a Pazuki? No, I haven't. I've never even heard of that. No idea what that is. So yeah, McDavid in the box, Kings on the power play, big kill coming up here for the Oilers if they want to stay in the fight for this one. Mid and early 2010s where the Blackhawks and Kings just kept going back and forth. Yeah. Allie I'm from California. There's historical reasons we can't support the Flames because of wildfires. Hey, average man, welcome back. 3-2. Oilers tied it up off a sweet McDavid goal, but they have to kill a penalty now from McDavid. So yeah, you picked a good time to tune in. We're in for one hell of a ride. I don't know who that was in front of the Oilers net that just pushed a King into the Smith, but we can't afford that. We know how goalie interference goes now. You can't push someone into your own goalie. Minute and a half to go in the power play here. Kings set up again. Getting nervous. Oh man, my palms are getting all sweaty. Good block by Inuji there, but Kings still keep it in the zone. Oh boy. Oh, nice save by Smith off one-timer by Kempe. Love to see that. Colorado thinks the Kings will close it out. Thought you were rooting for the Oilers here. Come on. It's literally just a hot cookie with ice cream on it, famous at BJ Breweries. Huh. June also trying to be Leafs fan away. Being a Leafs away fan in Calgary. Colorado, 14 seconds ahead of me. No spoilers then. Josephus says, OT definitely McDavid to score just out of the box after a great kill. I like the way you think. I like it. Ooh, a little mishandle by Smith, but looks okay. He's back in net. We're all good. Oh, I follow. Little bobble there. Got lucky. Otherwise, I don't like it. Go, McLeod, go. Oh, come on. Are you kidding me? It's fucking stupid. JP says Smith, always a save by Smith. Love it. What time is left in it for you? 10:47, but we're in the whistle right now. What? They're calling 4-minute high stick? I think I got to see this again. How tall is Smith? I think he's 6'5". Oh man, how did Kempe not get that? Oh, that's tough. Okay, yeah, I definitely missed the stick hitting him. That is a penalty. I guess 4 minutes if there's blood, but 4 minutes. What did he do? Decapitate him? Fucking almost by his reaction, but oh boy, I don't like this at all. Not at all. Yeah, I don't think face hitting is legal. Yeah, no, definitely not. I honestly thought that it was just a good battle, but McDavid out of the box, leads the rush. Get a shorty here. Back to Draisaitl. Nope, not ready for it. Like the effort, though. Like the effort. June, Calgary is the only city where I had to visit the hospital after the game while being an away fan. Oh, damn. I'll say I've been to lots of away games in Calgary, and I've never had that issue, but I'm sorry that happened to you. That sounds like not a fun time. Big saves by Smith there. Oilers clear it down. What's going on here? Are they saying that it went out of play? I kind of missed what was going on. But try being a Calgary fan in Edmonton. Yeah. And Ali says, "Oh, good opportunity, not quite connecting." Yeah. Do you guys go to Calgary games with Nate? Yeah, we go to quite a few Battle of Albertas. Not quite a few. Generally one a year if we can. One more goal. Come on, Kings. One more goal either way. Is the Oilers' biggest rival the Flames? Absolutely. Ali says, "I think Kings fans and Bruins fans are the worst." Yeah, Bruins fans are pretty rough from what I've seen. Not all of them, but I don't know a ton. So 3 minutes to go in the penalty to McLeod here. So hopefully the Oilers can kill these off still. That would be huge momentum-wise. Nuge and Hyman out on the ice. Hopefully we can get a shorthanded chance. Hyman's just... Is he going to skate this one down? No, yeah, he is. Probably should have dumped it, but that's okay. There we go. Got a good clear now. 2.5 to go. How was your Mother's Day, sir? Good. I went home for a couple days, saw my mom, and my parents just got a dog back in November, so got to hang out with the dog for a couple days, which was good. How was yours? Lots of pressure here, but oh, how did that one squeak through? Was that tipped by Deneau? Looks like it could be. Because they're from Boston, they're called massholes for a reason. JP, Ali, I'm a Kings fan. Thank you. You have 3 minutes. I have 2:30 left. On the power play. Yeah, let's take a look at this goal again here. Potentially offside from that angle, but I need to see it again. Oh yeah, just a nice tip 5-hole by Deneau. Can't be mad about that. Oh, through the arm. Ah, that's where it is. Okay. Donnell says, didn't get to see Doctor Strange. I was tired from going to IHOP. I'll see it next weekend. Would recommend. It's a very good movie. Nuge. Oh, good shot from him. Oilers still on the power play. That goal on the power play came just before the 2-minute mark. So that's tough. Marky, how much time's left? 8. Oh, no, they just covered it up with the announcement of Deneau's goal here. I'll let you know in just a second. Nuge can clear this here. Yeah. So 8, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. A boom from Mr. Summer. A rip. Oh, JP, some Kings fans in the Kings Arena and even at Ducks games are just so rude. Boo. No problem. Are you watching ESPN channel or something else? I'm watching on Sportsnet. Go Kings from JP. It's getting oily for the Oilers. Absolutely. I want to see Doctor Strange, but I'm going to Mexico tomorrow. Oh, nice. For a week, probably won't be going to the movies. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, it's not one you have to see right away, but I would definitely recommend it. Yeah, very, very solid movie. Nate and I will be covering it over on our show at Quack Report Pod. The Quack Report, if you just Google that on Twitter. Oh, shorthanded goal. Leon Draisaitl, baby. Let's go. Love that. Love that. Get us back into it. Larry with Oilers shorthanded goal. 17 seconds ahead. I appreciate you not spoiling that for me, though. Holy cow. A hand is short. Score from Colorado. Let's see how this one developed. Steal from Draisaitl up to McDavid. Who was he trying to pass to? Oh, Kulak there. Did that hit off of the Kings defender? How did that get back to Draisaitl? Oh, yeah, Iafallo just tipped it back and really screwed Quick over there. Nice. A little bit of a broken play, but we're going to take that. Absolutely. Let's go. Look at all those Oilers fans outside watching the game. Looks cold. Yeah, probably not the best in Edmonton, at least where I am. It's 8 degrees, so it's probably a little chillier there. 8 degrees Celsius, 5 degrees maybe in Edmonton, I would estimate. I'll let you know in a sec here, average man. Time to get greasy. Let's go. Run it back, calls Chun Li. Absolutely. Oilers not going away. That short-handed goal is a huge momentum killer for the Kings. Huge builder for the Oilers. Just got to kill off the remaining 26 seconds here. Average man, there's 7:21 left in the period, just about to drop the puck for the faceoff. JP, no, nervous again. Game is still up for grabs. Absolutely. Kings are sloppy with the puck the last 2 minutes. A little bit. Time that is left once they get the assists off. 7-10, 7-9, 8, 7, 6, 5. And some chaos in front, but looks like Oilers will clear it out, which is good. That should do it for the power play. Archibald taking it out. McLeod out of the box. Hopefully we can get some zone time here now. McDavid is back on the ice after the kill. Archibald going to change. Reset here. 45 degrees Fahrenheit at Edmonton. Thank you for the conversion there. Donnell says, rudest fans are Philly and Boston sports fan, but I will say Philly fans are the most disrespectful fans. Haven't run into any, so. But, I mean, you being from New York, you probably run into quite a few more than me, so makes sense. Why do you think the Flyers are as hated as the Leafs? Ah, good point, Colorado. I think an Oilers alternative logo with just the oil droplet would be cool. Yeah, similar. I mean, I want to see them bring back the oil drop, the sideways one, the McFarlane logo that they had in the 2000s. That was good. Allie, are their passes just not connecting? Yeah, it seems like, Kings and Oilers kind of switch roles. Like the Oilers have really tightened up for the third. The Kings have gotten a little sloppy. I think maybe because of some pressure from the Oilers, but average man. Love the Broad Street Bullies. NFA, how long is left? Currently in the intermission, so I can't tell you exact time, but we have about 6-7 minutes left to go in the third period here, so still lots of hockey to play. Still want to know if you guys think this is going to be an overtime game, if you think it's going to end in regulation with the Oilers making a big comeback or the Kings holding on. I think I got overtime, honestly. So prepare your intermission questions. We might have another one coming up. Allie, love when teams have nicknames. The wrench logo was cool, yeah. It was massive and imposing. Honestly, glad Colorado didn't stick with the Nordiques logos. Yeah, they're classic logos, but I think, yeah, they made the right call switching it up. I did really enjoy the Colorado Nordiques jersey, though. The reverse retro from last year. That's good. Broad Street reference is going back a while, yeah. It's good reverse retro, but I would get sick of it quick. Fair, yeah. Yeah, I think, there's still lots of Quebec fans hanging on for a Nordiques jersey or a Nordiques comeback. I don't know if it'll ever happen, but if it does, you kind of have to reserve the logo for them. But I like that Colorado paid homage to the history there with a Nordiques reverse retro in the Colorado style. Wingnut OT rocks. Yeah, would love to see that. Yeah, I mean, overtime would make me nervous because, you can't even take solace in like the single point like you can in the regular season. But I don't know. The Oilers have shown that they can score quick goals this series. So if they can tie it up and play their game, I think things are looking good. Like the Colorado has the Yeti foot from Allie. Yeah, that's a good logo. I forgot about that one. Kane out on the ice with Nugent Hopkins, it looks like. Barry and Nurse on defense. I'd love to see who the third guy is on this line. Kane, Nuge, and Hyman. Okay. I like that. Physicality from Kane, good possession and puck battles from Hyman and Nuge. I think that could be good. Yeah, look at them just working it over. Kane in front of the net. Oh, Kane couldn't get a stick on it. JP says, no overtime, no. Final score, 4-3 Kings. You think they hold on? Colorado, Quebec should get a team, though. Why does every major league stop at 30 or 32 teams? Yeah, I would love to see them get one, but are they calling a penalty? Hell yeah. Let's see it. Tripping on, Dano? Is that who it is? Or are they just showing his disappointed look? No, penalty on Dano. That's big. He's a big penalty killer for them. How many hockey cards do you have, and which are your most favorite? I don't know. I've just recently gotten back into collecting, so I have quite a few MVP, O-Pee-Chee, Series 1 and 2 from last year. I don't have as many this year, but some favorites. I got some Oilers ones. I did like a break where you buy a spot and you get assigned a team, and I actually got the Oilers. So I got some cool McDavid ones that I'll show off at some point, probably in the off season. But Oilers power play, let's go. Oilers can adopt Houston Oilers logo since it's called Alberta, or since Alberta is called the Texas of Canada. Yeah, kind of divey, maybe, but we'll take the power play anyways. I mean, refs like to keep things even here, so in terms of penalties. So with the 4 minutes and the 2-man advantage to the Kings. Oh yeah, baby, Draisaitl wide open. I was calling that one before it was even in. Let's go. He hit the post with that exact same play in the first period and now doesn't make the same mistake twice. Larry with the goal. Let's go. 4-4, 5 minutes to go. Oh boy, do we got ourselves a fucking game here, boys and girls. Let's go. Yeah. Didn't realize Alberta is called that until the Calgary-Dallas series. Yeah, Alberta is very very cowboy and country-esque. We got Lolly saying goal. Allie, okay, let's go. That's exactly what we needed for that power play to pop off this game. Yeah, no chance there. Hyman battling in front of the net to keep the Kings out of the play. Love it. Love it. So I got a group chat going off now. Guess this is the only game left on for tonight, so everyone's watching. We got Chun-Li saying, let's go. 32 teams is good. Would be Nordiques back for sure. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you relocate someone, but I don't think we see a relocation in the Bettman era. Yeah, we got a 4-4 game with 4 minutes to go. I love it. Both teams look fired up now, though. Kings are looking fiery. Breakaway? Nope. Quick gets there before Kane does. Big hit. Holy smokes, who was that? Wingnut. I'm a nervous wreck. Yeah, me too. I'm doing the nervous talking now. Average man, Alberta Cowboys, and oil. Yeah. Draisaitl back-to-back goals. You're right. Yeah, he does have 2 now. I don't want to jinx anything, but everybody knows what I'm thinking now. JP, no. Yeah. You thought your Kings were ahead? Nope. They are not safe. All right. Who we got on the ice now? Archibald, Hyman. Yeah. And Nuge. Yeah, I thought that was a good line. So let's get that back out there. Bouncing puck for Smith, but he thankfully kept that one down. Got the Let's Go Oilers chant going. Probably inside and out. Edmonton is going to be noisy. Maybe, knock on wood. Maybe hat trick. Maybe, knock on wood again. Feel like the energy for both teams really stepped up. Absolutely. McDavid is feeling it. Draisaitl's feeling it now. Kings are feeling the pressure. This is what I wanted from a series. A good tight battle. Blowouts are fun and all, but I do like a good close game as much as it makes me nervous. Oilers with some good offensive zone time. They got McDavid and Draisaitl loaded up. Yamamoto on the wing. Do the Michigan. Nah, he won't. He's not flashy enough for it. Sorry, I'm falling behind in the chat here, guys. I'm busy watching, but Coyotes franchise is in horrible shape. Bettman's not going to move him. Try to study and finish up some homework, but this game is just way too exciting not to watch. You can do it in the intermission. You got 2.5 minutes left here for this 4-4 game. Draisaitl to McLeod? Nope, doesn't get it through. Oh, bro, if he does, oh man. Wait, I'm in the wrong podcast. No Kings fan here. Are these your Kings? Are these your Kings? Says Gene, taunting JP. Little friendly chirping going back and forth here. Go Kings, go from JP. Replace Arizona with Hartford. That'd be nice. I'd love to bring back Hartford. Oh boy, 2 minutes to go here. Gonna see a TV timeout. Oh boy, we're in for a wild ride. JP, now I believe in OT. Absolutely. Whew. All 3 of my favorite players getting in on that goal. I didn't even realize the secondary assist to Nuge. Nice. Oh, not going to commercials. Okay, let's go. Ooh, Smith, nice. Scary, scary. Says Allie. 2 minutes to go. Puck dropped again. Here we go. Because I know some people are ahead. I'm kind of just going to ignore the chat until whistles. Because, oh boy. We're in for a ride here in the last minute and a half of this game. Whew. I'm nervous. I can feel my heart racing. My palms are even sweatier than they were earlier. Yeah, tight forechecking game. Keep your stick down, Kane. We can't afford another high stick and penalty. No more penalties. McDavid out here with Kane, Nurse. Oh, the way Kane's stick went up in the air, I thought that was in, but nope. Let's end it. Let's end it. Come on, minute to go. Okay, no, let's not end it now that the Kings are out of the zone. Both teams are flying. You can feel the pressure now. The intensity is up. McDavid, Draisaitl, Yamamoto back out to try and close this off in the final minute of the game. Giveaway, McDavid and Draisaitl. Oh, no, they're not going to call that high stick. There's no way they call that high stick. Of course. Not mad, though. Ooh, Draisaitl somehow got that towards the net. Wild. 30 seconds to go. Oilers with possession in their zone. Kill some clock. Maybe try and go for one final rush here. But you definitely don't want to give the Kings anything. That's for sure. So, McDavid going to try and bring it in. Nope. Little dump and chase. Can't get it in, though. Kings with a rush here. Smith keeps it out, down and out. Nope. And good block by Nurse, and that'll do it. Oh boy, we're going to get to see our first overtime game of this series, and it is a wild one. It's going to be good. Let's catch up on some comments here. Allie, that goal was for you, Carter. Absolutely, with the Draisaitl jersey. Wisconsin has both a basketball and baseball team. All they need is hockey. Like you're thinking, Allie. Tied up. Let's go. I'm excited. This game is like a Sergio Leone Western, the dollar and a dream. I wish I knew what that meant, but I'm sure some people will understand. Wingnut, I'm butt puckered. Me too. Allie, oh man, almost. Did you and bro, you're bullies. I bet Quick is 2, Wingnut. Allie, the energy in the arena is so good. Absolutely. Who's going to be the one to score the overtime winner? And I need names. Yes, drop that in the chat. Who is going to score for the Kings? Who's going to score for the Oilers? Who's going to take this one? We know it's a 5-4 final. We just don't know who yet. Bonus puckage. Yeah, I read that as bonus puckerage at first. And that threw me back to Wingnut's comment here about his butt being puckered. Oilers have better vibes than the Kings, that's for sure. They're feeling it now. Home ice advantage, baby. My sphincter won't let a hydrogen atom through right now. That's an image. How do you feel about Jay Woodcroft as an interim coach? Love him. We need him here for the Bakersfield Condors in our playoff run, but it's good to see him move up. Yeah, love him. I'm wearing the Draisaitl too. Nice. McDavid and Draisaitl for the overtime winner. Hattie for Drats, maybe. McDavid and Leo. Kopitar putting game on his back. Yeah, he's had a solid game for the Kings. Credit where credit's due. Sweating and vomiting from JP. My opinion, would rather get blown out than lose it in OT. Are you not entertained, says James. Colorado says, I think Draisaitl's going to get the hat trick with the overtime winner. That would be good. Actually, it would be cool to see someone score the overtime winner who hasn't scored in the playoffs yet. Yeah, lots of those names. So, I mean, it always seems to go that way, actually, more often than not in the playoffs, where it's a guy, especially in the longer ones, it's a guy that, has been resting for a while and eventually comes back. JP asks why. Yeah, I don't know. I think I would prefer. I think I would prefer an overtime than a blowout as well. Want a defenseman to score their first playoff goal right now. Evander Kane for an overtime goal. Duncan Keith overtime winner. Let's be serious. The Oilers have always been a good overtime team all year long. True, but it's 5-on-5, not 3-on-3 now. So a little bit different, Well, I need a break. I'm going to take a few minutes here. Whew. And on the other side, I will, take some more questions and get hyped for some overtime. I'll take a little bit of a longer one here. I'll do 2 minutes, but don't expect me back right away.
All right, team, time to bet NFL games. Confidence.
I'm feeling a parlay with more legs than a spider.
So 9 legs?
Roll the dice, baby.
Indecision?
We picked one home favorite. I abstain.
You can't abstain.
Boring. 6-leg parlay, 2 home dogs, all hitting the over. Boom!
Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and feel the NFL action like never before.
All right, I'm back. We got overtime in Game 5. Series tied 2-2. Game tied 4-4. Oh boy, Oilers coming back with 2 goals from Draisaitl there. We're in for a good one. Oh boy, I am very behind in the comments here. Let's see what's going on. June, the Dollar and the Dream trilogy with the first spaghetti westerns. Think Django Unchained. Okay, I have seen Django Unchained, but I'm not a big western guy, so that explains why I don't know that. James Brown saying Brown scores 5 minutes in. What do you think they're eating as snackies in the Oilers and Kings locker room right now? I don't know. I mean, what was it? Domingue had spicy pork and broccoli. Is that what his meal was when he went in? I would imagine it's like bananas and maybe a little bit of protein. Where can I stream the game? I can't technically tell you, but hopefully someone in the chat can help you out. There's the legal ways of, Sportsnet, ESPN, I think the big ones streaming it right now. But Don't get me wrong, there's other ways. Sorry, I can't help you more than that. Keith scores for the Kings, assisted by Tyson Barrie, Average Man says. Oh, you mean for the Oilers? Yeah, I was like, there's a Keith on the Kings? Yeah. Man, so we got a goal and an assist being called here. Nice. Terran Boot, regular season OT stats mean absolutely nothing in the playoffs. Agreed. At least your Kings have won like 3 or 4 cups in the last 15 years. It's been 32 years since the last Oilers Cup. Let the Oilers move on. Yeah, please, Kings. Come on, you guys had your chance. Do those ones. I hope they are having some activated charcoal. This pressure is gut-wrenching. Absolutely. Oh, technically can't show that one, but oops. Allie says, I would eat mashed potatoes if I had to play 4 periods of hockey. And maybe some bananas. Yeah, I think bananas are the go-to ones. Allie, maybe they eat the goose stuff that marathon runners eat. I'm not familiar. Cashew Bands, dude, I'm 1,500 on the Oilers money line. Nice. It's a little dodgy, but oh, yes. These streams. Colorado born. True, but trust me, it gets hard not to win some more. Yeah. I think Brown wants another one really bad. They're eating activated charcoal so they won't shit themselves. Didn't know that's what it was for. I just know it's good for fish tanks. Salmon, no. Or JP. That's okay. Yeah, JP. Yeah. I know I wasn't even alive when my team has won the cups, but it's been over 20 years since the Avs. Let's go Kongs. The Donkey Kongs. Do you show the game? No, I don't. We just do a watch along. Unfortunately, can't show the game or it will get taken down by, the big conglomerate NHL and Sportsnet. But someone in the chat had a place that you could watch the game. But if you want to stick around for the chat, and yeah, we got some good times. A little bit of chirping starting to go back and forth, which is good too. JP Kopitar going to be tonight's hero. Go Kings. We got, saying maybe some protein packs. Who knows? Sorry, your name caught me off guard. How do you think the Rangers and Penguins feel? Yeah, Carter's going to get banned from showing these comments. Maybe. Bananas and Cliff Bars for the win. I don't even want to think about that game, Colorado. Yeah. Yeah, that was a long one. Wife fell asleep, just popping in to say Kane around the 7-minute mark of OT. Later, Gators. Thanks for coming in and dropping your prediction in. We got a timestamp too. 7 minutes in, Kane does it. Okay, we caught up on the comments finally. I watched that whole damn game. Yeah, you did? That's impressive. I only tuned in for the was it? Yeah, it went 3 overtimes. I tuned in for the third one, so I didn't have to stick around long. We got JP60M, the Cringe Destroyer. Nice. I love your profile pic too, Goat Simulator. Saying, go Kings, go. Russell Wells, just give us a good imagery during this OT. From Colorado, from the moment of the first puck drop to the Penguins' goals. Nice. Ali, same, but I'm on the West Coast, so it wasn't too late. Yeah, West Coast is pretty good for watching hockey. You just might miss the beginning of the East Coast games, but if you don't really care, then it's not too bad. Makes it so those triple overtime games are done at 10 instead of 2. Yeah, cash bands 1,500 in on the Oilers money line. Crazy. Average man. Connor and Leon going down the ice, pass back and forth. McDavid fake shots, pass to Leon. Leon shoots and scores. I hope so. That's the ideal situation right there. Colorado on the East Coast. Missed my whole game that day. Imagine if this goes to triple overtime for the people on the East Coast. Yeah, no kidding. Feel bad for all the guys that do the broadcast, because they're usually based somewhere on the East Coast. At least in Canada, they're usually in Toronto. So the game starts 10 o'clock, their time. Now it's 1 a.m., 1:10 a.m. their time. And then triple overtime, that's 4 in the morning. That's such a day. Thanks, Isha. Lane saying, yo, what a game. Absolutely. Big comeback, and now we get spoiled with bonus hockey. In Australia, it's 3 p.m. Most games start around 9 a.m. Hey, you get to spend your workday watching hockey. Nice. Did you seriously, if I was a player, I'd eat a slice of melon. Glucose helps the noggin job quicker. Hey, thanks, Isha. Even though he said go Kings go, I appreciate the tip. Means a lot. Yeah, if you guys like what you see, first of all, smash that like button. If you like it still, then smash that subscribe button. And then third of all, if you still like it, there's a little tip jar that you can donate, and I would very much appreciate that. But the like and the subscribe are what really helps the channel. So Colorado, that's why I'm not watching the overtime. Kempe scores and a scrum ensues after the goal. Potentially, depends on, how it goes in. If it's anything like the I don't even remember who scored it, but the Superman goal, we'll call it, where the Kings guy slid into Smith. Then there'll be a scrum, but we got a Kempe prediction anyways. Taryn, my man, City Life in the house. Cash your bands. Where is Edmonton? Alberta. Battle of Alberta series, please. That'd be good. You went to game 3. Oof. But yeah, you're a Kings fan, so yeah, big oof. Allie, probably no fight after the goal. There'd be no point. Yeah, unless it's a dirty or greasy one. It's about even to Nevada, I believe. Maybe if I knew where Nevada was, I could tell you. JP, I do not want to experience and watch you guys celebrate. Wingnut. Why do they say that Canadians are better than Germans at the game of hockey? Canadian people have their A game while Germans bring their worst. Oh boy. That's something. That's something. Hold on. I gotta send that to my co-host Nate. I gotta get a picture of that because I'm old and I can't just screenshot, There we go. King Higgins, I just cracked my phone because of this choke job. Oh dear. Edmonton is in the Arctic, basically. Don't bother visiting. Do the Oilers have a rivalry with the Flames? Oh, big time. Big time. It gets nasty. Russell, I have a 9-game parlay. If the Oilers win, I win $1,200 off a $25 bet. Hell yeah. Kings in 5. Well, it would have to be Kings in 6 since the series is 2-2. Unless you're saying Kings win in 5 minutes, Aiden. Maybe I'm misunderstanding. Nothing against the Oilers, but if I saw Evander Kane in public, I'd slap him, then crap in his mouth. Aggressive. Average man. Gateway to the north. Screenshot on Windows with window key plus Shift S. I'm on a Mac, but I know it's Command Shift 3. Then I would have to transfer the photo to my phone and send it to him by email, like I'm archaic, We got puck drop moments away. Here are your stats. Taryn, we just said that one. And we got Adrian HC49 saying, go Kings, go. Here we go. Overtime. Kings and Oilers, 4-4. Next goal wins. Get your predictions in now before it's over. Oh boy, I am nervous. I apologize. I'm not going to be talking a whole lot. Kings with the first big possession. And just throwing things to the net. That's the way to do it. Who's more tired? Kings, I think? I don't know. It's got to be pretty even. Is Canada above the U.S.? Yes. I mean, Kings starting to know more and Grundstrom. That was their line last game, so that's big. We're really seeing McDavid, Draisaitl, and Yamamoto like permanently together, it looks like, because they're starting overtime. Unless it's just to try and get some good momentum, but ooh, big shot up high, but good save by Smith. In my opinion, whoever wins this game wins the series. Big momentum swing for sure. Type go Kings go if you're a Kings fan. Type go Oilers go if you're an Oilers fan. Oh boy, that was quick. And that is not good. Is it OT? Yes, it was OT. It's now over. Hey, Thesa. Thanks for joining. Average man, Canada has the most points because Oil. Yes, Kings win from JP60. Love the way Yamo plays from Roxton. That's tough. Oh, boy. Comeback was not there tonight. Oh, boy. Well, just a minute in. looks like. I think that's what the final time was. We got Donnell saying Kings win in overtime. Let's go Kongs. Go Oilers from Larry. Too little too late, but we got to go Kings. Good games. Yeah, good game, everybody. Let's go. Already. Yeah, that was quick. I mean, he just willed it. That's it. I'm stunned. Me too, man. Me too. Don't want to be biased, but the Kings really outplayed the Oilers, and it shouldn't have been close. You can admit that. The first two periods were all Kings. So I guess you'd say they outplayed them. Yeah. The third period was all Oilers, but I mean, overtime and periods 1 and 2, that's it. Yeah. Good game though. Oilers are really freaking good. Yeah. Still got 2 more games. Well, still have 1 more for sure. Potentially 2. Hopefully 2 more. That was fast. Yeah. I honestly thought it was going to be a lot longer. Sorry, I'm jumping all over the comments here. Joshua with the Kings. Someone actually predicted it. Yeah, you're right. Actually, yeah, that was that was JP60, was it not? Let me see if I can go back. Where are we here? I think it was around here. Yeah, I can't find it, but yeah, you're right. Somebody did predict it. Kempe so fast, had a good feeling. Good game, Oilers fans. Yeah, and good game, Kings as well. Cal Pedersen can't solve anything, nor Mikko Koskinen. How big is Puljujärvi's forehead? It's like a 5-head, man. It's massive. So much pressure to start the overtime. Yeah, Kings wanted it. Rip that guy's big parlay. No kidding. I'm not going to read that one. Seriously, I feel bad for Leon and McDavid. It feels like them and Kane are the only ones doing any work. City Life, Isha is saying, yeah. Joshua just won $600 on a big bet. Go Kings. Yes. Looking forward to the next one. King Higgins reminds me of Ohtani and Trout, but they are 2 5 in the sport, but the supporting cast sucks. Good game, boys, from Taryn. Kissy emojis from JP. Well, that was quick. Yeah. 5-4 final in overtime for the Kings. Oilers dropped this one. Very good game. Good game from Evan. Had Dodgers tickets on the line forever. Won this game. Damn. Bye. See you on Wednesday stream. Yeah, we'll see you on Wednesday, Allie. I host the Quack Report, the Ducks podcast on the Hockey Podcast Network. Tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Pacific time, 10 p.m. Eastern time, we will be doing a watch-along, myself and my co-host Nate, where we'll talk a little bit of Ducks hockey, cover the draft lottery a bit, but also get into the rest of round 1. So, yeah, well, you can catch more of us there at Quack Report Pod on Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, and The Quack Report on YouTube. Myself at Carter_Potts, POTTS_97. I'll just drop the overlay out of the way here so you can see my handle down at the bottom. Follow me there on Twitter, and you can find out when I do another watch along at HockeyPodNet is where you can follow the network and get up-to-date information on all the networks going ons and watch-alongs and all those things. So thank you guys very much for tuning in. King Higgins saying, dang, I can tell you're dying inside. Just a little bit. Just actually a lot. Marky, thanks for doing the stream. I'm subscribing. Awesome. Appreciate that. Thank you very much. Game 6, correct, is on Thursday. That'll be 8 p.m. Mountain Time, 7 Pacific, 10 Eastern. And Evan's right. Round 1's been wild. Sorry, Oilers fans. Good comeback. Kempe was too good there. Crispy with a Go Panthers and a good stream. Thank you, Crispy. At 11:10. Yes. Okay. Yeah. So it was him. G60M. Thank you for going back and finding that, Josephus. Yeah, he predicted the Kempe overtime winner. Only took a minute. So, Evan saying, look forward to it. Enjoy the night. Subbed. Awesome. Thanks, Josephus. Love your podcast, bro. Thank you. Great game. Thanks, JP. Isha, love the Drizzops. They lost. Are you kidding? Yeah. Aw, Connor. That's what I think too. Aw, Connor. I'm going to cry myself to sleep. Same. All right. Well, thank you guys very much for tuning in. Again, watch alongs here every day on the Hockey Podcast Network. Promo code THPN with DraftKings. And we'll see you guys next time.